Was good, was great. I ain't been live in a few days. Let's see if anybody come up in this thing. Let's see, can I go share it? What's good, what's great? Y'all hit that like button. Peace, Copper Tribe and No Tribe. My bad, I was sharing the stream. Peace, y'all. What's good, what's great? Hit that like button as you come in. Appreciate the likes, y'all. What's good? I ain't been live in a few days, man. You know, I want to keep beating up on Black History Month before it's gone. Did y'all see them 2 videos I put up, man? The Patriots owner got caught up in human trafficking. Like I seen that one coming. Like, you know, anybody that consider themselves elite, they got a big hand inside human trafficking and shit like that. Hey, Flying, peace. What's good, kinfolk? Peace. I see that, you know, anybody who has a bunch of money, that's what they feel like they should do. You know, invest in human trafficking and things like that. But the Patriots owner, damn, you just got a Super Bowl, bro. You supposed, that's crazy. And I am Flying Squirrel, peace. What's good, what's great? What's good, what's great? Hey, for the 5 new people up in here, y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button so some more like-minded people can find the stream. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I wanted to talk about Black History Month, bro. Like, Black History Month is such a misnomer. What's good, Aboriginal Power? Peace. It's like, Black History Month is such a misnomer, man. It's like, why do they feel like a sum of a people's history? First of all, we're not black. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what they choose to call us socially and politically, why do they feel like the sum of a person's history can be taught in 28 days? You get what I'm saying? Why is that even, you know, why is that even accepted? Like, why do people even participate or acknowledge that shit? Like, if we were, don't know other race got a month. Exactly. And that's because that shit is modern day. That shit, not modern day. That is like early form of MK Ultra to me. And I know that sounds crazy, like MK Ultra, Black History Month compared to MK Ultra, but you know, I say it is because if you put something on a person's mind over and over and over again, you get what I'm saying? Like if you beat into a person's head, into a child's head and an adult's head over and over and over again constantly, you were slaves. The only people worth acknowledging in your history are these coons. You came on a boat. You used to get whipped and beat. White people are better than you. Things like that. That's what they're doing with Black History Month, 28 days a year. They using early form of MK Ultra tactics. They just, you know, berating us with propaganda. You get what I'm saying? And people are still falling for it. You know, Black History Month, Caroline Spencer, peace. Black History Month has only existed since 1976. So what were they doing before the 70s? Well, actually, they were doing something before the 70s. They had Negro History Week. That's even worse. In my eyes, you get what I'm saying? They had Negro History Week. When did Negro History Week start? I know it was started by Carter G. Woodson. So that was a while ago. Carter G. Woodson. So he had Negro History Week. And Negro History Week in 1976, that evolved into Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? And that's really crazy. Like, how are you today? Oh, I'm great, Caroline Spencer. How are you? How are we? How are we today? I'm doing great, sis. Maintaining, doing great. What was I gonna say? It's just really crazy. Like they expect to downgrade and diminish a person's whole culture and a person's whole history into 28 days. I mean, yeah, you get 29 on a leap year. I mean, if that's cool. Thinking about us. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great, Caroline. Um, yeah, it's just crazy, man. I just wanted to talk about that, man. Anybody got any topics? Y'all can drop y'all topics. Deontay Hightower, peace. Good afternoon to you, young sir. Man, I'm old as hell, but good afternoon, peace. Thank you for calling me a young sir. Thank you. Well met. Great to have you up in here today. What's good? What's great, Deontay Hightower? If y'all got any topics, drop them topics in the chat. I just want to talk about how foolish it is for us to accept. See, just the acceptance. Oh yeah, for the 4 new people in here, make sure y'all hit that like button so some more like-minded people can find the chat. Um, how astronomically foolish it is to even accept something like Black History Month. I mean, yeah, it was cool in the 70s, in the 80s, but now we're in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? We passed the 90s, we passed the 2000s, we're in the 2010s, we're on the way to the 2020s. When are we gonna say as a people enough is enough? We're tired of y'all downgrading our history. We want a chance to be able to present our own history to our children. We want to take control of this so-called Black History Month and make it something better. You get what I'm saying? Forming it into something better. Like, when is enough going to be enough? Who decided? Who gave these people the power to decide this shit? I mean, every president. Do y'all know Black History Month has to be approved every year? It has to be approved by the president. Did y'all know that? Black History Month isn't set in history. It's not a permanent holiday. Every year, and every new president has to approve of Black History Month. Y'all know that, right? Since 1976, each president has to approve it. So if it isn't approved or recognized, there just won't be a Black History Month. Then people gonna be going crazy. I'm saying people gonna be going crazy. People, Bree, do you see them comments on your post? Oh, okay. I should have logged you out. Wow, that's a trip. Yeah, that's a trip. Kraft, Kiss, Tom Brady, trafficking. Yeah, I didn't make a video. I just shared a video about that on my channel a while ago. Yeah, I talked about that when I first came in the stream, though. I mean, I expect that it should called our history. It should be called our history. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't have the term black on there. What is black? You know, people lie, right? People lied to us. And they told us that black was beautiful. They even told us black was ugly. They even told us black was power. But I'm saying black can be all of that. But at the same time, black is nothing but a color. You get what I'm saying? Black lives don't matter. You get what I'm saying? Human lives matter. And that's always been the thing. All right, let's talk. I should have named this different. You ever thought about trying to do your own name? I was watching that Saturday. Trying to own your own name. I was watching that Saturday. No, I mean, I own my own name, really. I own my name. Both this one and my real name. I own it. I consider both of them my real name. But look, I should have named the video about civil rights. See, that's always been the thing, to get us focused off of us being human beings who have unalienable rights. That's always been the focus, to us to not worry about being a human with rights that can't be stepped on, and for us to worry about being black. You get what I'm saying? When we're not even black. Like, what does black mean? You know what I'm saying? It's just a social and political construct. That means something that's not real, but it's accepted by the masses. It's accepted globally. Even though we're not on a globe, it's accepted all over the plane. It's accepted all through government, all through society. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, that shit is so, civil rights help propagate things like this. I wouldn't be surprised if civil rights played a huge role in Black History Month and all that shit on the legal aspect. Yeah, I don't deal with law, bro. Abdul Edwards, peace, bro. Where can I find that information approved by the president? I'll get it to you. Well, add me on Instagram. I'll get it to you, bro. I'll get it to you. Every year since 1976, it's been having to get approved. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing set in stone. It's not nothing set in stone. It's just something they approve. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Yeah, but changing our names. Yeah, I mean, owning your name. You don't have to own your name. It's just a name. You know, worry more about owning your spirit and your flesh You know what I'm saying? In your own soul. Worry about owning those things. A name is a name. Names can be, people will call you whatever they want to call you or whatever you allow them to call you. You get what I'm saying? But a name is just a name. So owning it or not owning it is not going to change. It's just going to get you arrested. I know exactly like what you refer to. You know what I'm saying? UCC filings and things like that. It's only going to get you arrested. But anyway, uh, the thing about these civil rights, right? That was a big move towards people to forget that we're human, that we don't need any special rights. If other so-called races don't need special rights for their existence, why do they feel like we need special rights and in a special terms in a special month? Okay, appreciate the follow, bro. I'm gonna hit you up. Why do they feel like all that is necessary? You get what I'm saying? Because they look at us like wards of the state. They look at us like children. Peace to the original people, Indigenous Realists in the chat. Peace, cousin. What's good, Oak Cliff Tiff? Great to have you up in here. Yeah, and I just really building on how by acknowledging a Black History Month and Black Power and Black Lives Matter and things like that, we're denying ourselves our human rights. We're denying ourselves our human rights. Like, shouldn't human become before a political construct? You get what I'm saying? I mean, none of us skin are black. I mean, I would hope not, because only black skin is death. You know what I'm saying? When your skin is black, that means it's dying. So, commenting on your post. Oh, this is not my notifications coming up. I keep thinking these are my notifications. Yeah, but it also, I don't know if you was in here when I said already, Abdul Edwards, that Black History Month originally was called Negro History Week. You know what I'm saying? Negro History Week. Oh yeah, I'm Malcolm to the bone marrow. You hear me, Eighth Lion? I'm Malcolm to the bone marrow, bro. So you gonna hear a lot of that's where I learned how to speak at. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Malcolm, I wouldn't even know how to speak. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know how to think for myself. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from Malcolm. Like, that's my brother right there. I'm Malcolm to the bone marrow. I ain't lying. I'm Malcolm. I'm Huey P. before the crack. You know what I'm saying? I got all the revolutionaries in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Before all the atrocities and before everything else. Yeah, my first read book. Hell yeah. That was my first, that wasn't my first book, but that was one of the books somebody handed me and was like, man, check this out, man. See if your perception changed. And Malcolm X changed my perception on a lot. And that's how I knew about the difference between civil rights and human rights. And I know as long as we keep pushing forward for civil rights, we're negating our human rights. We forgetting that we're human. We think we're this social political construct and it has to be defended. We think this black status, this black being has to be defended when it's nothing. Let that shit go. Let it go. Somebody made it up, put it on you, and they're not even forcing you to keep it. Black isn't a legal term. You know what I'm saying? Black isn't power. Black isn't beautiful. Black isn't great. Black is exactly what it says it is in the dictionary. You know what I'm saying? Black is exactly what it is. Mind of a Pequot. Peace, bro. Peace. What's good? Shout out to Mind of a Pequot, native to the land. What's good? Just linked to you on Instagram, bro. Thank you for sharing this truth. Okay, indeed. Yeah, Mind of a Pequot. We touching on a couple of things, man. If y'all got any topics, drop them in the chat. But right now we're talking about Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? It just got started in 1976. So this is only a 43-year tradition. This 43 years for some people, thousands and thousands of why you think everyone wears black. Yeah, that's why everyone wears black at a funeral. Black is a sign of mourning. They put, think about it. Anything that dies, bro, from the smallest creature to the largest creature, when it dies, it turns black. From when it dies, it turns black. That's anything, even so-called white people. There's a reason. Look, if we understand what a social and political construct is, right? Something that's not legal, something that's not a scientific fact, something that's not proven, Something that's not proven, indeed, bro. Something that's not even proven, but it's accepted by the masses. It's accepted on a political level. It's accepted on a social level. When we understand what a social political construct is, we'll see exactly why there's only two people, two so-called nations, two groups of people on Earth that don't use a geographical location to define themselves, and don't use a nationality or a national name for themselves, and that's black people and white people. When you see that, and you see that they're social and political constructs, and you see that we're the only two people anywhere that does this, we're the only two people that don't accept who we are and choose to go by aliases, because that's just an alias. Black is just an alias. African American is just an alias. Negro is an alias. Colored is an alias. White is an alias. So why are the rulers functioning under an alias, and the people who are under subjugation are functioning under alias? When we get to studying things like that, that's when shit start getting jaw dropping. Close relationships with people who will turn on you to stay locked into the system. Oh yeah, indeed. What's good? Peace, Mark Walton. You can legally give them your name back and become a human man. I mean, but I feel where you're coming from, Deontay Hightower, bro. Excuse me, but I look at it from a different aspect. I stay out of them courtrooms, bro. Like going into the lion's den, you're literally, when you walk in a courtroom, bro, when they haven't summoned you, when you're just dry, like, man, this sounds like a good idea. Let me go change my birth certificate, or let me go get my name back legally, or let me go file these habeas corpus, or these writs, or these whatever. You get what I'm saying? Let me go file this paperwork. Listen, bro, if you're not summoned in there civilly or criminally, don't go in that courtroom. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a trap. It's a lion's den. The courtroom, once you go into that, see, people argue jurisdiction. But in a situation like you're not summoned to court and you just go in court willingly, trying to file paperwork, a lawsuit, or anything like that, a tort claim, they got tort claims. If you're trying to file something like that, you're putting yourself in the jurisdiction. You get what I'm saying? When you're functioning as an everyday, breathing, living thing, you're not in these people's jurisdiction. You get what I'm saying? You're just a regular person functioning. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's even with the land thing. I know that the European owes me land, money, and things like that, but why? Like, why do I need a handout? I don't need a handout from the European. I'm gonna go get it. You get what I'm saying? We don't need handouts. We are a great people. Why can every immigrant, every other nation in the world, every other nation on this plane come over here to the Americas and be wealthy, be rich, own business, be industrious? Why can people come over here and do it in 2 or 3 years? Do it in a year. Do it in 5 years. Do it in a couple months. Like, why can people do this? But yet the so-called Negro is still stuck in the same mind state that we're waiting on reparations, or we're waiting to be compensated for something that happened. Like, why? Like, how is it that hard? You get what I'm saying? If each individual was to put their mind to it and look at the country and look at the land for what it really is. This is the land of possibilities. This is the land of wealth. This is the land of milk and honey. You get what I'm saying? They try to tell us, they want us looking east, but if we look down, there's a reason why everybody wants to come to our land. If the East was so good, if Africa was so good, everybody would be going to Africa. Everybody would be going to the Middle East. You get what I'm saying? People come to America to make money. People come to America to start business. People come to America to rape and pillage our pockets. That's what they do. You get what I'm saying? They come with their foreign religions and come over here. They bring it to America because they know that the black people, so-called black people in America, are easily influenced. You get what I'm saying? They can easily influence us with their foreign religions because we don't know ourselves. If we know ourselves, we wouldn't be influenced by these religions. You get what I'm saying? Blunt Talker 45, peace. Great to have you up in here. Uh, Peace. Mom and dad gave us our name. It's not going to do anything. Indeed. What is your opinion on Blexit? Christian Travers. Christian Travers, peace. What's Blexit? That term seems familiar. What is Blexit? Elaborate on Blexit for me, and I give you my opinion on it. We should be tax free though, at least, right? Oh yeah, I agree. Like as far as we should be tax free, and we should also be receiving taxes from these foreign people, or not us as individuals. I think. I mean, let's be critical. Us as individuals shouldn't receive taxes. You get what I'm saying? But we shouldn't as individuals pay taxes either. But there should be some kind of form of trust, or some kind of form of yeah, a trust that taxes are paid to, and that money should be put into our communities, put into our neighborhoods, put onto our streets, our roadways. You get what I'm saying? So they should come up with some kind of system to put money directly into our communities and things like that. Yeah, for using our land. Yeah, just like that. Just plain and simple, for using our land. Like, look, we don't want y'all to give us shit. Y'all can't give us our own land. We can go to acquire it the same way y'all can. But at the same time, if y'all gonna be on our land, we want y'all to pay us taxes. I mean, it's only fair. It's only fair. Y'all gave reparations to every other nation in the world y'all did something to. But yet, because we don't know ourselves, and because you got us thinking that we're from Africa, you won't pay us. And that's the only thing. Y'all know that's why reparations won't work, right? Reparations won't and never have worked, just on the strength that the people going claim that they came from another land. You get what I'm saying? Have you ever noticed that America will give reparations to people of the other lands, people of other nations, people in other continents? They'll give reparations to them if they know themselves, but yet they will not give the so-called American Negro. And why do they even call us American Negro? Why don't they call us African American Negro? All through history, why don't they call us African American Negro? Because they were differentiating between the so-called black people here on this land and the so-called black people on that land. They knew there was a difference. They had an African Negro and they had an American Negro who was different in features and everything. The only thing we share with the people is skin tone, complexion, and not even that. Africans is ashy and black, and I'm not even being racist or anything, but we just gotta be serious, and we gotta call it like it is. We don't look like them people. When we see an African on the street, or we see an African in the store, or we see an African in the workplace, we see an African in church, or we see an African anywhere in this land, what do we say? We say, there goes an African. We don't say, there goes my brother, there goes this black man. When they call it in, yeah, they're going to call it in. The police will call it in and say a black man. But in all actuality, every person who walks this land and any other land knows the difference between a so-called American Negro and an African Negro. You get what I'm saying? Everybody knows the difference except us. We're the only ones. Peace, question everything. We're the only ones walking around trying to be somebody we're not. And when we do try to learn our own culture and know ourselves, now we have everybody, every imbecile, every non-thinking, dead brain person on the planet will sit here and tell us that we're crazy, that we aren't who we say we are, or that we're confused. But in all actuality, they are confused. And it's proven through the fact that they won't give the so-called Negro reparations. Like they never have, they never will. And if they do, it's just to try to hush it up and finish hiding our culture. The reason why they won't give it to them is because in all actuality, they know that we didn't come from Africa. So as long as anybody is coming up there for reparations saying, oh, I'm descended from people of the slave trade, of the transatlantic slave trade, they're going to deny you every time. They're going to deny you. You coming in that name black, they're going to deny you. You coming talking about you came from a different land, they're going to deny you. And why is that? They give the people of Hawaii reparations. They gave these so-called natives reparations. They gave the Japanese reparations. They gave Chinese. They gave all these people reparations. And at the same time, they won't get an American Negro anything. And that's because he's at home already. He doesn't need reparations. Why can every other nation on the land, on this plane, come over here and do great in a year or two? Everybody else, any other country, continent, anything, can leave their place of home and come to America and be great in 2 or 3 years, in 3 or 4 years. They can be great. They can be right over here with their foot on our necks, taking money out of our pockets, just like everybody else. We are under oppression from immigrants, not under oppression from a white man. You get what I'm saying? We are not under oppression from a white man. How many stores do you go in and a white man actually owns? We are under oppression from immigrants, y'all. Like, it's just crazy. Let me get to these comments though. Salute. Indeed. Easy targets, indeed. We should be tax free though, at least. Oh yeah, I totally agree. I'm listening. Okay, indeed. Easy targets. They eat off our money. Indeed. Like, they thrive. That's what they do. Listen, every other country in the world knows that they can come over here and be great, while the American so-called Negro is nothing in their eyes, because they like, man, dude, you from this land. Like, you from here and you can't do this, and I'm finna come over here get a grant. I'm finna get a student loan, go to school. I'm finna get a business loan, open a business, and you gonna pay for it. You niggas gonna pay for it. That's how foreigners think. I'm gonna get a loan, I'm gonna get a business, I'm gonna open a business, and I'm gonna make the niggas pay for my loan and for my business loan, and they're gonna make me rich, and my children are gonna come over here, and I'm bringing my cousins and my uncles and my nieces over here. Do y'all know that's how immigrants think? When they see us, they look at us as a damn dollar sign. That's what they think. They look at us as a damn dollar sign. They'll smile in your face as long as you're spending your money, as long as you're coming in their convenience store. Oh, hi y'all, how are you, brother? Calling these people brother, and they not your brother, and we shooting each other down in the street. We calling Africans and all other kind of immigrants brothers and sisters. And oh, that's that sister. That's the Arab sister. That's the Arab brother. Oh, that's the African brother. That's my brother. What's up, Black Power? But yet at the same time, we shooting each other down in the streets daily at an alarming rate. The white man is shooting us down in the streets daily at an alarming rate. The immigrant is shooting us down in the streets daily at an alarming rate. But yet we call everybody else in the world brother except ourselves. We support everybody else financially except ourselves. We go and we don't even want to create businesses for ourselves, but yet we can go support every other nation's business on our land, in our homes, not our homes, in our communities. Why is this? Why can we support the immigrant? Like, what is the deal with that? Like, what seriously, what kind of mind block do we seriously have that the immigrant can come over here and be great in a year or two, in 3 years, a month or two, and yet we over here struggling? I mean, whether you want to think you from Africa, or you think this, or you know, whether you think you're from Africa or whether you know this is your homeland and you didn't come off a boat, either way, in the last 500 years, what have you done for yourself? You get what I'm saying? In the last 10 years, because it only takes 3 for an immigrant come over here in 2-3 years and be great. Be great. Let me get my charger, y'all. I hope that left a stain on y'all brain, man, cause that's just real life. Is that charger plugged up, baby? Why can an immigrant, appreciate them likes for the 4 new people up in here, like the stream. Why can an immigrant come to our land and be great in years, which is nothing but days, in years, but yet we struggle. We struggle constantly. We put all of our money into their systems. We support their business like, you know, like, let's just be honest, bro. Like let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Young Indigenous, peace. Why you not in school, bro? Is today Saturday? Young Indigenous, what you doing out of school, bro? You skipping school? You better not be skipping school, young indigenous. Let me get to these comments, y'all. Comment your topics. Appreciate them likes. I'm coming down to the topics. I mean to the comments. We're misnaming. That's why we can't get it. Yes, as long as you're coming under the misnomer of Negro, Black, Colored, or African, no reparations will ever come. You get what I'm saying? No reparations will ever come. People. I was in the ADOS chat the other day, and no hate towards them. I don't have no ill will, no hate towards them, no bad feelings towards them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're doing something they think or they presume is right, right? So I was in their chat the other day and, asking them little questions here and there, trying to see what the motives, trying to see what was going on. And immediately I noticed that people were sending super chats, $100, $50, $90. And I'm like, there go your reparations right there. Y'all listening to somebody talk about reparations and you sending your reparations away. You get what do y'all get what I'm saying? They literally giving to people because that's what it is. Reparations. To talk about reparations is like it's socially accepted. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just another Ponzi scheme. Like in my eyes, like from everywhere I can study it from, it's just another Ponzi scheme, another pyramid scheme. You get what I'm saying? Next they'll be selling paperwork. Come get your paperwork to be reparated. Everybody sign this petition and donate $50 to get your reparations. You get what I'm saying? Like people got to be aware of that shit. It's a reason why people don't get reparations. You get what I'm saying? It's a reason. Humans of color is what I prefer. Okay. I don't like to go by any of them names. I believe in redefinition of self. Whatever you want to call yourself is great. You get what I'm saying? Let's just stop allowing society to name us. Let's stop allowing society to call us whatever it wants. Let's stop allowing society to put our culture, our history, and sum it up inside. Damn, thank you, Mind of a Pequot. Appreciate it, bro. Damn, thank you for the donation, Mind of a Pequot. Let's stop letting society sum up our history, our culture, and everything we stand for and sum that up into 28 days a month. Let's stop doing that. You get what I'm saying? Let's just redefine ourselves. No matter how long it takes, no matter how slow it is, let's do it ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Mind of a Pequot, native to the land, indeed, bro. Appreciate it. Damn, brother, appreciate the support, bro. Like straight up. Where we at in the chat? Reciprocal for using our land, indeed. Salute, Marcus Benson. What's good? What's great? Christian Travis, the black exit from Democratic plantation. Black exit from the Democratic plantation. I don't get that. Like I'm unfamiliar with that. Let me say I'm unfamiliar with that term. I think you called it something else earlier, Blexit. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with that. But I do believe that the Democratic Party is, I don't believe in beliefs, but the Democratic Party is literal vampires on our people. They sucking the life sources out of our people daily. They raping our people daily. They the ones that's with the human trafficking and shit like that. They approve of that shit. They let it go. Shalom, David Corey, peace, bro. Where we at? But yeah, I don't agree with anything coming Democratic or anything. But if that's what you mean or if that's what you refer to, let me see. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. Straight up, bro. Appreciate it so much. Much respect, much love. Word misname, and that's why we can't get it. Oh yeah, indeed. Unifying interference. Kevin Lay, peace. Mass confusion, indeed, bro. Damn television after the school system. Oh yeah, indeed. Television going. What's good? What's great? Question everything. Peace. Humans of color, what I prefer. That is too critical, bro. That is so unfair. Oh yeah, indeed. They're gonna buy whatever we say is good without question. That's the thing. They know. All they have to do is come set up shop. All they know, a foreigner. All a foreigner knows. They know nothing about American culture at all. Do you know that they teach English? They teach English in all foreign countries, in all foreign school systems. The language to learn is English. Y'all know that, right? I mean, you can look it up. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. In China, they speak English. In Vietnam, they speak English. In Korea, both North and South, they speak English. In Africa, all countries in Africa, they speak English. In Europe, they speak English. Uh, Mexico don't even try to learn English. You get what I'm saying? But in these other countries, these foreign countries, the ones that's owning these stores and stuff, y'all, they all speak English. They all learn English as in school. In grade school, it's mandatory for Africans to learn English. Y'all know that, right? Because they want to assimilate them people with us. They wanna mix them people with us so bad. You get what I'm saying? Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation, bro. Appreciate it, bro. You always helpful for the channel, bro. You always support the channel. I appreciate it so much, bro. You can do it here too, but you just have to play the legal game with them, brother. I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't mess with laws and stuff like that. Damn television after school. That is too critical, bro. Remember when we had fish and green store? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's all gone. It's like, look, Family Dollar, right? People want to get out here and boycott stuff and march and protest shit. When you got Family Dollar monopolizing the corner store industry, monopolizing the grocery store industry, Family Dollar and General Dollar have totally monopolized. When you go down the street, how many Family Dollars and General Dollars do you see? They're in every neighborhood. There's 2 or 3 on one street. They're everywhere. They have monopolized the grocery store and corner store and mini market industry. They monopolized it, y'all. They doing it right in front of our eyes, but we miss it because we're looking towards Africa. We're looking towards space. We're looking towards reparations when people are out here monopolizing our communities right now. They're doing it right now. They did it with Walmart. They did it with these fiestas, carnivals, and things like that. And now they're doing it again with Family Dollar and Dollar General. There will be no more, oh, I'm gonna open up a corner store. There will be no more of that because people ain't gonna come to your corner store where you can make any kind of benefits or resources to feed your family and help your community out. They're gonna go to Family Dollar and Dollar General, who does nothing for the community, who sets their prices low to undercut all other stores in that area. Do y'all know they do that? It's a marketing scheme. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. There is no it's a marketing scheme, y'all. Like straight up, I'm not lying. I'm being totally truthful. It's a marketing scheme. They set up shop in our communities and then drop their prices all the way down, y'all. They're gonna set it up, then drop the prices all the way so people will come here instead of going to a regular corner store or supporting anybody. And that's facts, y'all. Like, we gotta realize that. Who is selling you poison? Yeah, they selling us poison. Damn shame. No fresh foods at all. No fresh foods available at all. All they have is high carb, high fructose, things like that. They have no fresh food available. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot. Peace, bro. Peace, bro. Great to have support, bro. Like, straight up. We can do it here too. We just don't have the knowledge, and a lot of us are scared because you have to do the legal paperwork. Indeed, bro. Miss Johnson had pies and cakes. Yeah, man, this done changed up. Peace to the chat. What's good, little B? Winter break. Indeed, bro. Oh, you on winter break? Okay, that's what's up, look, bro. That's what's up, bro. Get up out of that damn school. Now you can get your real study in, man. We all need to dive in the food business. That's our base vitality. Indeed. Man, enough is enough. With creative people, we just create. Enough is enough. Yes, that's what has to happen. Like, I mean, it's cool for people to want to be. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. That brother always support the channel. It's cool for people to want to be Black Power this and Black Power that and to be revolutionaries of the mind. It's cool. But what are you doing towards the general economics of the whole? What are you putting towards the general economics of the whole? Like, what are you doing that can not only help us get away from foreign business, foreign cultures, getting raped by a mind in the pocket by foreigners? What are you doing towards that? Yes, you in here banging on religions and debating people religions and things like that. But what are you doing to put something else in place? What are you offering to put in our pockets? Because at the end of the day, the people want something. If something is coming out of their pockets, the people want something to come back in their pockets. And that's just how life goes. You get what I'm saying? If you want to get rid of the stores in the community, or we ain't shopping at Gucci, what new form of Gucci are you bringing? You get what I'm saying? If there's so many pro-black people on the internet, right? There's so many pro-black people, and there's so many conscious. Hey, 6 new people up in here. Y'all like the stream for me, man, so we can get some like-minded people up in here. There's so many pro-black and conscious people in the community, right? All over YouTube. Just think about just on YouTube, right? And I don't know anything about the forums and Facebook and Instagram. You know, I don't really deal with that stuff. I'm on Instagram at Indigenous Realist, by the way. But it's so many of us that how hard would it be? There's millions of us. How hard would it be for somebody to say, hey, let's all of us this month, everybody that in the conscious community, let's create a millionaire. Let's everybody send $1. Everybody send $1 to this brother. And let's just create this brother. This brother got a beautiful mind. Let's just make him a millionaire. Because that's what white people are doing. That's what the rap game is doing. That's what the industry is doing. They're making millionaires. They just create them. What's stopping us from uplifting our brothers, uplifting ourselves? Because eventually it'll be our turn. What's stopping us from say, hey, it's a million. I wish I had 1 million subscribers to say, hey, it's a million of us. This week, everybody, let's send this person $1. Let's make them a millionaire. Let's make this person a millionaire. And let's see what they can do for the community. All right, next week, hey, let's send this person let's everybody send this person $1. Let's everybody send this person $1. All of these different groups. Shout out to Mind of Pequot for the donation. All of these different groups, right? Let's think about it. All of these different conscious movements and conscious groups. Think about it. How much support is there? And all right, yes, everybody is separate in their ideologies and separate in their mind states and their school of thoughts, but we're all together. Shout out again to Mind of Pequot for the donation. We're all together in the same struggle. We all come from the same struggle, the same history, right? What's stopping us from supporting every group? Let's support every conscious movement. Let's support every group of our people. Let's say, okay, this group got 500,000 members. This group got 1 million members. This group got 1,000 members. Let's everybody send $1 to this group. Next week, we're gonna we can turn every one of our groups, every conscious group of our people, into $1 million group. We can do it. You get what I'm saying? But we're not gonna do it. That's the thing. We're not. People ain't ready to do that. Let's say, okay, hey y'all, when y'all get ready, y'all say y'all abos. I don't consider myself an abo, by the way, y'all. But let's say, hey, y'all consider yourselves abo. Well, hey, we got this petition. Look, people want to sign petitions to get to college. If people can get together and sign millions of signatures, millions to get Tekashi 6ix9ine out of jail, we can't get a petition with signatures, and it'll be the $1 petition. Come on, let's just be mindful. Let's see how to get ourselves. It's so easy, y'all. It's so easy. Let's see how to get ourselves economically stable. Let's start a million man petition. Everybody sign this petition, and each group, each conscious group, everybody say they're for the people and for the community. Let's send each one of these groups $1 and make them $1 million group. We're going to give y'all all the funding, all the backing y'all need. Everybody as a collective, and it won't hurt nobody as an individual. We all going to send y'all $1. Now y'all got $1 million. Let's see what y'all going to do for the people. Next week, let's do it for another people. Y'all say y'all did, okay, we got the 1 million man petition. We finna send y'all $1. Let's see what y'all can do. I mean, it got to be we got to consciously want change for our community, and we got to consciously put our ideologies and things like that to the side and say, hey, you get what I'm saying? Do it, man. Just stay focused. B+. Indeed. $1 a day for a year. I mean, not even I'm saying, look, young Indigenous, look how easy it would seem. Let's say, all right, let's name the different groups. You know, I don't want to get anybody in trouble for naming that group or anything. So I'm just going to say, let's say there's 5 different conscious, whether it be religious, whether it be culture, whether it be based off whatever. There's 5 different groups. Let's just say there's 5 conscious groups among our community, right? Who actually say that um, they have an economic goal to reach with our people. Let's say it's 5 of them. It would take literally 5 months to put. I'm saying between the people out of all these conscious communities, it would take literally 5 months or less, or really 5 weeks. I mean, excuse me. It would take 5 weeks to make each one of these conscious groups have $1 million in their account. Each one of them. Each one of them. If on Friday, this Friday, we're gonna send everybody gonna send this money here. $1, just $1. Everybody put in $1. There go $1 million. There go a million. There go. And what would they do with it? You get what I'm saying? That's crazy, but that's easily solvable. Everybody's saying, "Oh, we just don't got the funding for it. We just not economically ready to do anything." And we could build communities with that money. We could build our own school systems with that money. You get what I'm saying? Like, it could be a real social change. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna go to that foreigner store, whole communities, and spend $100, spend $50, spend $300, spend $1 million. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yashay Deanne, peace. It's crazy. Like, it's so crazy, y'all, that we don't understand. Like, we always saying, this is people's favorite line. Black people got $1 trillion spending power. What are you doing to harness that spending power? What are you putting in place? It's not about spending power. It's about ownership. It's about what we own as a collective, or is what we own as individuals. If you don't own a thing, you're nothing in this society. If you own nothing, I'm talking about we don't even own our own vehicles. We don't even own our own vehicles these days. You get what I'm saying? We over here paying car notes to foreign companies. All we need to do is 2 million Indians. All we need is 2 million Indians to understand. I mean, it's simple as that. It's simple as that. People are so scared and weary because look at the people who come before us. It's not about the ones that's current right now. It's about the people that came before us. Look how they've done to people. You get what I'm saying? I don't put no blame in nobody for not supporting people or supporting movements or supporting individuals, because at the end of the day, I know history and I know what the people before us have done. You get what I'm saying? So I don't blame them, but I'm saying that's a hell of an alternative. That's a hell of a quick fix right there. When you gonna hear somebody say something like that, like, "Hey, let's get this petition going. We don't want nothing. We don't want no money from nobody, right? We don't want no money. Let's just get everybody to sign this petition that they agree that when the time comes, they will send $1. They will send $1 to benefit the community. Everybody saying $1, but we ain't sending nothing up front. Let's everybody sign this petition, and when we're gonna become the Million Man March, we're gonna become the Million Man Financial March. You get what I'm saying? Everybody, we're gonna have an online petition, Million Man Financial March. Well, in the whole collective, we're gonna vote the whole collective who really deserves our dollar. Just $1. That's how powerful we is as a people. You get what I'm saying? With 1 million signatures. That's the only type of unity I'm down for. You get what I'm saying? People want a unity for what? So we can talk, so we can go march, so we can parade, look like fools like we've been looking all through history. Let's get a Million Man petition and keep that $1 ready. Keep that $1 ready. And when we find somebody worthy of that, or we find a movement or a society or a culture worthy of that, hey, here go my dollar. I did my part. No more excuses. Y'all been saying y'all gonna do this and that and that and this for years. For 100 years, some of these organizations been out for 80, 100, 50, 30, 20, 10 years and ain't did shit for us. Excuse my language. Kids at school ain't did shit for us. I'm saying we're gonna come up with this Million Man petition, and we got our dollars ready. All we got is $1 for you, and it's gonna matter because at the end of the day, here go $1 million. What are you gonna do for your people? Are you gonna go buy you a Jaguar, a Benz? Are you gonna do some coon shit like everybody else with this dollar? And it won't hurt the individual. That's how we can start seeing who's right, who's really for us, and who's against us, because it won't hurt us as individuals for $1. But I'd rather pay $1. Like when I used to be hustling, right? When I used to be hustling, I would front people. Right? Especially people I didn't think was no good. So I would front them just to see what they hang themselves over a crumb. I would front them. I didn't deal with crack. I sold weed. I'm gonna say right here, I used to hustle. I used to be in the weed game tough, and I used to give somebody some weed just to see what they fuck over me. And if they did, I say that's a small price to pay to get a snake out my midst. So if we could get 1,000,000 signatures and send $1 a piece, that's $1,000,000 to these people. Let's give them $1 to expose themselves as coons and as false prophets and shit like that. We can that's what that can be used for, not only to support our people, but to actually expose people for $1. Like, bro, you sold yourself out for $1. It doesn't matter that it was $1,000,000. I sent you $1, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be a fucking ashamed of yourself. I sent you $1, brother. You ran off with my $1, you fucking scammer. You dirty, filthy animal. Like, that's how we should look. I'm telling you, it would work, y'all. But it wouldn't. I'm telling you, it would work, y'all. Matter of fact, it don't even have to be 1,000,000. If we could get 30,000 30,000 signatures. If we can get 30,000 signatures, y'all, and start exposing these people, let's send them $1 a piece. What you gonna do with $30,000? Because most of these, I'm gonna keep it 100. Most of these people couldn't handle $1,000,000. They wouldn't know what to do with it. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Most of these people couldn't function with $50,000. Most of these people can't function with $5,000. Most of these people can't function with $100. Most of these people can't function. So let's scratch that. We don't want 1,000,000 signatures. Let's see, can we get 30 signatures and send these various people $1 a piece and expose them just like that? We're gonna send you 30,000. Let's see what you do. We got our eyes on you, bro. The big eye. We got our eyes on you. Let's see what you're gonna do. We just sent you $1 piece. It's 30,000 of us. Here go 30 bands right there. You want it? There you go. What are you gonna do with it? Let's see if they expose themselves. We can start pruning these niggas off the internet. We can start, because they're gonna run. If they scam us, they're gonna disappear. So we can start getting them up out of here. Let's send them $1 and get them up out of here. Let's pay $1 to get rid of these frauds, these fakes. What are they gonna do with the money? You get what I'm saying? And that just came up as we've been in here. That just came up as we've been in this chat, y'all. I don't got this shit written down or nothing. That just came to my mind divinely, y'all. Let's try to get that going. Let's start sending these niggas $1 to expose themselves. Let's do that. But let's wait till we get enough people, and let's all pledge $1 to these fake people. These fake people, and watch what they do with it. Nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing with it. Go buy a car. They ain't even gonna buy themselves a home. You get what I'm saying? But that's not what the money's for. We want to see you productively do something for the community, whether it's my community, whether it's your community, whether it's the next person's community. We want to see you do something with this money. Period. We want to see you do something with this money. Put a hashtag behind it, bro. Okay. What does it take to open stores like Walmart? That's I forgot the term. What's the term for it, man? When you franchise, that's a franchise store. You get what I'm saying? So you might go to a Walmart, and these Walmarts aren't owned by they're not owned by the actual Walmart company. That's just the brand name. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these stores, like forget Walmart. I'm telling you, it would probably take, I'm gonna tell you exactly, like, this can show and prove. It would take less than $20,000 to open up a Family Dollar or a Dollar General. I mean, hey, if you can't beat them, you're supposed to join them, right? So it would take less than $20,000. So being that's a franchise. So you just get the building, they're gonna come put all the stocking in there. They're gonna put all of that shit in there for you. And you gotta know how to manage money and to keep your inventory up and things like that nature. You get what I'm saying? No, not buy a franchise. I'm saying open our own store one at a time. Oh, okay. It's gonna take some big bucks. $1 million will be gone in a day. 2 cars and a house. I'm telling you, young Indigenous, what, you 17, 16, 17, 18, you know that. These dudes couldn't handle $5. I wouldn't trust half these dudes with, man, listen, I wouldn't trust half these dudes with $10, man. With $10. I haven't even touched my super chat. I mean, Mind of a Pequot by himself has sent me over $100. Probably over $150. Just Mind of a Pequot by itself. I ain't even touched that. You get what I'm saying? I'm finna go spend my own money, hard-earned money out my pocket to go buy a laptop and a camera. You get what I'm saying? I wanna say that YouTube money to do something productive for us as a collective with. You get what I'm saying? So if I need a laptop for the channel, I'm gonna go do that myself. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm telling you, how easy would that be, y'all? How easy would that be, y'all? To get people that serious, only serious people, bro, that really love our people. They gotta be serious and they gotta really want change and really love our people. This isn't for somebody to just say, yeah, I wanna expose these dudes, or yeah, I wanna support. No, I don't want blind support. I don't want blind exposures. No, let's put $1 towards not just exposing. Let's give people a chance. Let's give them a benefit of a doubt. What would you do if if 30,000 people sent you $1? What would you do with it? That's what I want to see. And it wouldn't hurt us as a collective. We can get rid of these people or uplift our people 1 week at a time. 1 week at a time, we could either uplift or get rid of these people, y'all. We could get these people off of YouTube, off of our society, out of our cultures and things like that, by telling them, what are you gonna do? Okay, look, we got the 30,000 signatures, y'all. Look, we all gonna pledge $1 every week. We're gonna pledge $1 to y'all, to different people. But we're gonna interview them. Hey, what you plan on doing with this? Oh yeah, how long does that plan take? Okay. And it's gonna take you how long? And you finna do exactly what with it? Okay. Peace, Alpha Lion. If Alpha Lion up in here, peace, bro. You gonna do what with it? Okay. How long is gonna take you? Okay. Let me see your plan. Let me see your business plan. Because somebody doesn't got a business plan on paper, they ain't even worth $1. You get what I'm saying? And that's how we can invest in these people, man. And not only, oh no, but that's the catch. We all want our dollar back. You get what I'm saying? We all want our dollar back, and that could be just like that. I'm telling you, y'all. We could see change off $1, y'all, and that's just facts. I'm just being honest. We could see change off $1. We could see change, drastic change in our community, drastic change in our culture from $1. $1. That's crazy. Snow is not severe like back east, etc. Oh yeah, I ain't seen no snow these past couple years. I don't know what's going on. What does it take to open stores like? Yeah, it would take. I already tried one of them before. It would take quite a bit of funds. 20 people on one Walmart. Indeed, we need black investors. Indeed, yeah, you can get a head start with a franchise though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You take a franchise, save that money up from your franchise, and go own your own. You get what I'm saying? Be using the money off the franchise, because a franchise really run itself. You get what I'm saying? It's just an investment that will return quickly and will run itself. At the end of the day, a franchise run itself. You know what I'm saying? $1 ain't nothing. That's why this concept is great. Yeah, that's great. Peace, Alpha Lion. Yeah, that concept great. $1. $1. Let's get rid of them or let's uplift them. Just period. I don't care what religious background you come from. I don't care what social background you come from. I don't care if you call yourself an alligator. Yes, indeed. Anybody coming saying that they're indigenous or aboriginal, in my eyes, should come first. Anybody that's really for our people and not teaching that we're from some other land should come first. Anybody that's going to invest in the people of this land, of our so-called color, of our so-called social status, does come first. When you're talking about investing in, you get what I'm saying? In my eyes, they come first. And then, oh, okay, you a what? Okay, you say you're gonna do what? Okay, since we already got our community up and running, you know what I'm saying? Even though y'all call yourself something different or y'all believe something different, we still gonna support y'all. Here go our dollar pledge to y'all. Just $1. Just $1. We gonna make them or break them in a week. Come on, y'all. How powerful would we feel? How could $1 make people feel so powerful? And at the same time, it has the power to uplift a people. It has a power to uplift people or expose frauds. $1. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. For a patent idea, Flora. Stop buying into corporation. Keep it in our communities. Oh yeah, indeed. Most definitely. Most definitely, Lachey. I mean, Yashay Deanne. Most definitely. Check out Figure Wireless, a black-owned phone and service. I check it out. I really don't. I really want to see us. I really want to see us actually, consciously, like collectively, do something that we can start saying this is our history right here. We did this. You know what I'm saying? Each one of us did this. You get what I'm saying? We literally did this. Like my dollar went into that. Like I don't care what nobody say. Hey, I sent my dollar. My dollar did that. At the end of the day, my dollar did that. You get what I'm saying? That would bring so much more for us. And we don't even have to tell our children it was only $1. But then again, it would be great to tell our children that because they would know the power of $1 if we spend more wisely. Think about it. People talking about Gucci and Louis and Prada and all of the racist shit that these people are doing. At the end of the day, they don't want your. At the end of the day, y'all, that's just a plot. That's just a plan. Everything is preordained, y'all. Everything is pre-planned, preordained, y'all. When you see stuff in the media, it's just media. You get what I'm saying? It's just media. Meant to get a reaction up out of there. Collective investment organization. Oh, yeah, indeed, Blunt Talker. Invest in creative ideas. So-called black men been creating majority of things anyway. Indeed. Indeed. Food and drug industry is ours. We have a legacy of health and healing. Indeed, Mark Walton for Patron Idea, Florida. In Florida, indeed. I don't know what that means, Kevin Lee. Real business, bro. Stop buying into corporation and oh yeah, indeed. Let me see if I missed some comments. I would buy up most of San Luis, Colorado. Indeed. Be out there growing or something. $1 ain't nothing. That's why this concept is great. Indeed. Appreciate it. Shout out to Mind of a Pequot for for the donation, for the support. Salute. I always support the cause. Indeed, Mind of a Pequot. Indeed. Like straight up, bro. That's one thing I can say, bro. Shout out to Mind of a Pequot. Salute to that, brother. Like, for real, for real. And just know, yo, you gonna see how your money is spent. You get what I'm saying? Just like everybody else that donate, y'all gonna see it. I'm transparent. Um, but yeah, what would these people really do? What would these people really do if we collectively assisted these people? Like, what would they really do? Would they show their true colors? Would they show us that they're really not for us? Like, that's so easy, bro, because half these people have never seen. Like, it's easy to get on the internet and talk about reparations and talk about building businesses and talk about investing and things like that. But a lot of these people propagating this stuff, really looking for a quick check, they've never really seen more than $5,000. They never really seen more than $10,000, $20,000. They never had it in their hands before. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these people have never participated in the running of a business or even thought about how a business runs. So I know what the majority is going to do. But I think $1 is something light to get rid of a scammer. Hey, you want the biggest payout you never had in your life, bro? We're gonna go and give you what you want, bro. At the end of the day, people that have greater character and people that present themselves better and that we know that we can vouch for it, people that's verifiable and vouch for, of course, they come first, y'all. But eventually, we're going to get to these people that don't belong. We're going to get to these people that don't belong, y'all. Like, straight up. Me sell only the wise. Peace, bro. Indeed, peace. Shout out, me sell only the wise. What's good, what's great, bro. Man, we done came up with a great idea, bro. With a great idea. I don't even know if I'm gonna be the one to implement it. Just know it's out there, y'all. So that's something out there. I don't even care about implementing it. I don't even want to control it. But I'm saying my dollar will be there. You get what I'm saying? I'll be sending my dollar in because I want to see. I want to see what these people will do. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what they run off of people's dollars. I seen this happen with Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson in my time. My money was wasted. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at people like Al. That's why I said what I said earlier. I don't knock anybody for not supporting these people because these people, look at the people that came before us. These people that came before us have already took advantage of us so much. And that's how the immigrant comes over, right? That's why I say I'm not a Trump supporter, but Trump cool in my book. Because at the end of the day, Donald Trump is right, y'all. Donald Trump is right. These foreigners shouldn't be over here not only creating businesses and employing only their people and not only taking up all the employment. And when I say foreigners, y'all, don't get me wrong. I'm not racist or anything, or I don't think all foreigners are rapists and drug dealers. I'm not with all that propaganda. That shit is propaganda. I'm talking about how it affects us economically. Like, I agree with him how foreigners affect us, the so-called black people of this land, how it affects us economically. You get what I'm saying? I see that, y'all. Like, I really see that. And it's just hard. Like, people out here can't feed their children. People out here can't man, there's so many homeless people. Have y'all been in Skid Row in California? Have y'all been downtown in LA? Like, they always showing you how great. Look at all them foreign companies downtown LA. All them foreign companies downtown LA. Big business, big stores and bars and revenue and clubs and things like that. But yet on the flip side, you got people out there on the street on Skid Row, damn near half dead, just walking around half dead, disgusting, dirty, naked. I was in California, people out there in the streets just naked. I'm telling you, y'all, just savage. Like, but it's because nobody is stepping in and saving our people. We're leaving our people to these foreign religions, these foreign cultures, and then these are the same people that's pillaging and raping our people. You get what I'm saying? When we see how that correlates, and we see that it's just like ping pong. If we got the people hurting us, shooting us this way with the ping pong stick, then on the flip side, you got the other person over here giving us these medications and messing up our minds further, then charging us for the medications, and they just playing ping pong with us, y'all. That's what happens in society nowadays. The so-called black people of this land are being played with like a ping pong ball, being shot back and forth, y'all. Like, when is it gonna stop? 1 year we'll call it this. 10 years later, they'll be calling us something new. They called us everything they could think of except our true name, except who we really are. They've literally called us everything they could think of except our names. They haven't never called, like, they never want to call us by our name, but they'll call us Negro, they'll call us black, they'll call us colored, they'll call us African, they'll call us Arab, they'll call us disgusting, they'll call us lazy, they'll call us Christian, they'll call us Muslim, they'll call us all of these things, but they'll never call us by our names. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see my shit starting to lock up. They'll never call us by our names, y'all. Ping pong, yeah, that's it. I'm sending the nigga your way. Tennis, they playing tennis with the nigga. They just playing tennis with us, y'all. Tennis and ping pong. That's why white people love that shit. Cause they bouncing our ass back and forth all day long. Forrest Gumping our asses, and we fall for it. We fall for it constantly and consistently. It's consistent. We're consistent with being stupid. We're consistent with being uneducated. We're consistent with being dumb spenders. We're consistent with being non-investment type people. We're consistent with getting called by other names. We're consistent by letting other people define us. We're consistent by getting put in different forms of slavery. You get what I'm saying? That's why when one form of slavery becomes outdated, they just come with another one. Because they like, man, they'll fall for it. You know what I'm saying? They niggas, they'll fall for it. They fall for anything. And that's how these foreigners, look how I'm meeting foreigners are in the so-called conscious community. Aboriginal power, Halito, peace. Look how many foreigners are in the so-called conscious community. And why is that? Because they know we're some of the most downgraded and degraded people on the planet Earth, and that we'll take anything. We'll believe anything a foreigner say, because we look at foreigners as better than us. Because when we go to the stores, we see foreigners selling us stuff. When we go to the bank, we see a foreigner giving us our money. When we go to the car lot to buy our car, we see a foreigner selling us our car. Do y'all get me? We see foreigners everywhere we look. And so when they come with their foreign religions, they paganistic ways, what do? Oh yeah, black power. We accept that. We accept you. Oh, you got an accent? We accept that. We accept everything you say. I'm not finna listen to nobody without no accent. You're not a foreigner, bro. You're not exotic. Like, that's how we think. That's how we really think, y'all. Like, the mind state is fucked up. And I've been there before. You know, I've been there before. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not coming at from a place I haven't been. You get what I'm saying? And it's not about where you gotta know where you been to know where the hell you going. You get what I'm saying? If you don't know where you going, we lost. Ping pong with our ass. Whitey racists know they numbers are going extinct by 2040. They done. Book of Obadiah. Indeed, bro. 8th Street in NYC sleeping. Man, right out here. Look, I'm gonna show you how fucked up it is. If y'all don't know what Khan Academy is, that's a school right here in my city, right? Right here in Texas. And they have it all over Texas, but I'm talking about Fort Worth Can. But they have Austin Can, Houston Can, Dallas Can, every San Antonio Can Academy, but they have Fort Worth Can Academy, right? This is for high school kids where they can go, mostly black and Mexican, right? Where they can go graduate. Matter of fact, all black and Mexican kids, right? So that they can, when they drop out of high school, that they can go graduate instead of 4 years within 2 years, right? But it used to be in a good neighborhood right across the street from a popular high school out here. You get what I'm saying? In a good neighborhood though, bus systems, all of that. But now they've took that school because it's mostly black and Hispanic children, right? I don't like using Hispanic. There's mostly black and Mexican children, right? So they took that school out of the good neighborhood and put that school downtown Fort Worth on the bad part of Lancaster, where there's nothing but homeless people. So when I drive down Lancaster, they don't have a school zone sign. They have a slow down the homeless people sign right there by the school. You get what I'm saying? You can only go 20 miles an hour, or no, 15 miles an hour, because there's so many homeless people, right? But if you look right there, the children's school, when the kids get let out of school, it makes me sad, because the kids get let out of school and the first thing they see are people sleeping on the ground, people hungry, people full of heroin, people full of crack, methamphetamines, men looking at these young girls. Like, that's the first thing they see out of school. And I think my city is totally wrong for that. And people don't ever say nothing about that. But I think my city is totally, that is disgusting and disgraceful that they would do our children like that. Put our children, DeMario Love, peace, that they would take our children and put them downtown on a bad street with nothing but homeless people, the Fort Worth version of Skid Row. And they would take our children and put them right there. So the first thing they see when they walk out to school is homeless drug addicts. And I think that's wrong. You get what I'm saying? I think that's wrong. And that's something I'm gonna go around with a petition this year around my city and see, can we get that shit changed? There was no reason for them to move the school out of the good neighborhood and move it onto Lancaster, where there's nothing but crackheads, dope fiends, heroin addicts, meth heads, trap houses. Why would they put the children in the area? You get what I'm saying? But they did it on purpose. They want our youth to think that that's all they got coming for them. If you see that every day when you get out of school, every day you get out of school, look at the mind state. When you're in school, all you hear about is black history, like people, y'all people was never nothing. Y'all people never gonna be nothing. Look at all these great white men. Like, that's what they go through in school. Then they walk out of the schoolhouse and look down, and all they see is homeless black people, homeless Mexicans, dirty white people, drug addicts, prostitutes. You get what I'm saying? Like, so now I'm not joking. Like, I'm not even overstating it. Like, literally, when they walk out of the front door, like they're laying on the sidewalk in front of the school, they're laying across the street from the school, they're hanging out at the bus stop that the kids have to stand at to wait on the city bus, because there is no school bus that goes there. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with society where this is accepted? Right here in my city. Now, think about how much this goes on all over America. This is in my city, y'all. Something they just did. Something that they just did maybe last year. I just noticed that. I'm like, hold on, why are these kids here? What's up with these kids over here with these homeless people? And I look, they like, oh, no, this, and a matter of fact, I think they changed it. No, that's not the one they changed to an all-girls school. But yeah, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, y'all. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, they want the kids to see that. Every day they get out of school, they want to let them know what you're going to be in life. Like, this is the type of people you're going to look at. Why not move them further in downtown? I live downtown. Why not move them further into downtown where they can come out and see business, where they can come out and see black people driving Jaguars and Benzes and BMWs and Hummers and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Why don't they move it further in the where at least where the police are at and things like that? Y'all got them literally across the street from the homeless shelter and where people sleep on the right in front of the school and sell drugs and do drugs right there in front of the school. Think about how many needles. Think about how many needles and crack pipes they got to step over every day to get to school and to leave out of school. That is degrading. That is so disrespectful. And I'm gonna try to see can we do a change about that right here in my city. I don't like that. I don't like that shit at all. Peace, baby girl for show Morris. Peace, Demario Love. Dallas Can is right by Life Homeless Shelter. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You in Dallas, I'm in Fort Worth. They got y'all Can Academy right by a homeless shelter. Now they moved hours away from OD Wyatt, where it was next to a church and across from a children's school, and they and on the regular bus line, they moved it from there and put it on Lancaster. Everybody know about Lancaster. If you from Texas, you know about Lancaster. They put it on the old Castor, West Falster, where all the drugs, all the homeless are at, and they moved it not on. They could even put it down in the hood part. They could have put it in the hood part of Lancaster, and it would have been better than them putting it right across the street from the homeless shelter, y'all. Like, that's crazy. I live off Lancaster. Oh, man, you live off that Castor. Where's Falster, sis? Ain't nothing wrong with the Castor. Not in Fort Worth, right? You don't live in Fort Worth, do you? Oak Cliff Tiff, you don't live in Fort Worth? Okay, in Dallas. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got that Calster West Falster out here. Carl Gilchrist, peace. They keep you focused on the Mexicans when in fact you need to be far more worried about them people coming from Russia, Israel. They slip in and out. Nobody says nothing. No, I'm not focused on Mexican. I mean, I grew up with Mexicans, so they're not a focus on me. I don't consider them immigrants when the land is connected. When I say immigrant, I'm talking about Africans. I'm talking about Russians. I'm talking about Germans. I'm talking about Asians. I'm talking about these type people. When I say immigrants, I mean you call a plane or a boat to get over here to my country. Like, that's what I call an immigrant. I don't consider Mexicans immigrants. But anyway, y'all, comment them topics in the chat, y'all. That was a great build, man. Comment them topics, y'all. What topics we got? Yeah, Al Sharpton and Jesse James. Yeah, them niggas. You see my song Coonery? You see they got multiple. You see they all in my song Coonery. Whitey racists, they numbers are y'all. Yeah, they going extinct. They know it. Peace, everybody. Comment your topics, man. Y'all got any topics? We're gonna be in here for a few more minutes. Not you. I was more referencing. Oh yeah. To the media. Yeah. The media is crazy, but that's propagated. That's why I say I'm not a Trump supporter. You get what I'm saying? But he cool in my eyes, but I don't support him because he's propagating. Oh, they're rapists. They're murderers. But this is the same thing y'all call black people. Y'all tell people, y'all call black people rapists. Y'all call us murderers. Y'all call us thieves. Y'all call us drug dealers. And now y'all are saying the same thing about the Mexican. So no black people should actually believe that because they say the same thing about us. If they say the same thing about us, as far as that, that's propaganda to me. But the statistics, the facts, the numbers don't lie that these Arabs, I'm speaking out specifically about the Arabs. So, I mean, when I say foreign, in my mind, every time I say foreigner and I think of a store, I think of foreign business, the first thing pops in my mind is an Arab. So that's what I'm saying. When I say foreigner, I mean specifically these Arabs, these Asians. They are coming over here raping our community. They coming, shout out again to Mind of Pequot for the donation. They coming over here raping our communities. They coming over here, I'm talking about, and I stated earlier, I don't know if people caught that, but do y'all know Africans learn English so they can come over here and mix with us? They learn English in their school systems. Asians learn English in their school system. Everybody around the world, everybody on this plane learns English so they can come over here and rape our people, so they can come amalgate with our people, assimilate with our people, interbreed, intermix with our people, try to pass themselves off. Like, that's what blackface is about. People are sleeping on the fact, really, man, people are sleeping on the fact what blackface really is. Blackface isn't racist. People are sleeping on it. Have they never seen blackface before? The media puts it in a. That's why we should study. That's why we should study. Because if you're seeing things in the media, you won't know what they mean if you haven't studied them before. And you'll take the media's description and the media's interpretation of that thing. You get what I'm saying? Blackface was originally something used so that they can get in among us and spy and come chill with us and hang with black people. Did y'all know that? So that they could pass themselves off as black, so that they could do black theater and things like that. That's what that was originally used for. I mean, what's so racist about that? I'm not black. You get what I'm saying? I don't see people as black. I don't consider my people black. So what are they steady focusing and worried about? A damn Sambo face. Sambo not from America. Sambo is an African. So Africans should be getting mad. Where's the listen, these Africans wear more Gucci than we'll ever wear. And I know, because I know people in Africa. They wear more Gucci, more Prada, more Louis Vuitton than any of us over here. And that's facts. And you won't see now one of these Africans speak out against that shit. You won't see now African get on social media and complain about no damn blackface on Gucci. And that shit is meant for Africans. That shit, blackface doesn't offend us, it offends Africans. And yet Africans consume more Gucci, Louis, Prada, Fendi, Givenchy than us. I swear to God. I swear to, if I could screen share, I'd go straight to my inbox. I got African partners, and I would go to their Facebook pages right now. They in more Gucci than we ever seen before. More than these rappers wear. They wear more designer than our rappers do. And that shit is meant towards them, and yet they don't take offense of it. You get what I'm saying? They don't take offense towards it because they know it doesn't apply. You get what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. What link is you putting in my chat, Love Different? Yo, that's so deep, man. Never looked at it like that. Indeed, bro. Facts. African American think they African. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. We want to be everybody else but who we are. Where are we from? We are from here. You get what I'm saying? We are from here. Where you go in, bro Sanchez. I don't go in Brother Sanchez chat no more. My phone started tripping. Somebody hacked my email when I went in Brother Sanchez. I don't even know that dude, so I won't even be going. Like, I feel like that was a setup. When they got me to come over there, that shit was a setup. Not saying he had anything to do with it, but the people that got me to come over there and got me to get on Hangouts and go up there, I didn't say not one word on his live stream. So I don't go to his channel at all. But yeah, that shit was a fucking setup. But anyway, yeah, what was I gonna say? I got totally distracted, y'all. Nah, question was over there when I was there. Oh, question, everything was over there. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I don't go over there no more. That's where I was going with it. Okay, Carl Gilchrist, indeed. Okay, indeed. Where we at? Yeah, African. Listen, we want to be African so bad, but what has the African did? Let's say, okay, let's say hypothetically. Hypothetically. Matter of fact, fuck that. I ain't speaking in hypothetically. I'm speaking. There's only two things in this world, truth or falsehood. So the truth of the matter is they're not as productive as us. They don't look like us. They don't smell like us. They don't think like us. When they see us, they think of a dollar. They think of a check. They think of a way to scam. And I'm telling you, listen, I have African friends, y'all. Like, I'm going to be honest. I know people in Africa. Like, I know people in Africa, and I know Africans that live in Europe, and I know Africans that live in Russia. These are all Africans, though. They from Africa. They rep Africa. They love Africa. I know Africans that live in different countries around the world, and I can vouch for the niggas. They straight scammers. When they see a nigga, like, that's how we met, because at first they were trying to scam me. And I'd be like, bro, I peep game. I already know about this. Oh, what's up? Hey, you got anybody you can turn me on? Nah, bro, I don't participate in that. What's good, though? How life out there? You know what I'm saying? I'm on video chat seeing all over Moscow and shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I know what they're about. And I know that they know they're not black. Like, I'm going to start recording them. I'm going to start getting my African homeboys on video chat and tell them, let me record them. And be like, hey, bro, am I a fucking African, bro? And they're going to be like, hell no, you American. They call me American. You know what I'm saying? I shared Daylight song. Okay, yeah, it's cool, Love Different. Don't be blowing me. I ain't blowing you no kiss, girl. Hey, bro, seeing you on Morris World TV. Peter Cassandra Zorn, I ain't see you up in there. Oh, you watched the video afterwards? Yeah, I got up on this panel. That's my brother. That's my big brother right there, Tahorka Bay. Shout out to Tahorka Bay. That's big brother right there. I'm talking about, hey, I respect that dude. I look up to that dude. Like, I respect that dude, for real, for real. I love what he's doing because he's a brother that's actually out here doing something. Like, people can get on here and consciously, they can be as conscious as they want. But this brother's actually building a community with his own hands, with his own funding. I think people are sending money to help that funding, but he's actually doing it. You get what I'm saying? And that's what's up. That's so live. Demario, when you gonna make a new video? I didn't know you be making videos, Demario Love. Oh, okay, Cassandra's on. I wasn't in the chat. I was only on the panel. I wasn't in the chat. But I am gonna be doing a presentation over there. I am gonna be doing a presentation over there here soon. I haven't even started studying for it or nothing. You so right. They are not the same as my people. Hell no. I mean, you know, not even being. Let these people have their culture. We are not culture vultures. We have beautiful and enriched culture right here in the Americas. So why are we trying to take some dry, excuse my language, but the kids are in school, this dry ass desert culture? Listen, half of us don't even, you know, they always saying a black man could stand in the sun all day long and a white man can't. Listen, I don't know what kind of, you talking about an African will get his nigga ass out there and stand in the sun all day. I'm not standing in the sun all damn day. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not standing in the sun and I can't. I just can't. And I got more melanin than a lot of Africans. And I got more melanin than the average white person, the average damn, yeah, with they dashikis on. Get their ass out there and stand in that sun. I can't do it. Hey, brother, I don't come from that breed, from that stock. I just can't stand in the sun with you, brother. If you want to think you're more superior than me because you can stand in the sun longer and that's how you base your whole thinking of superiority, then salute to you, brother. You got me. You more superior because you can stand in the sun with your black ass. My skin wasn't made to stand in the sun because we don't have desert. It's not, my people didn't come from a desert culture like Africa. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not even gonna have a standing in the sun contest with these people. That's how can people listen to people like General Seti? Like, I'm gonna be totally honest. A nigga like General Seti that bases, like, you know, gets reaction out of people, but really basing knowledge off of simple, dumb shit. Like, I've been hearing all my life, like, white man can't stand in the sun, white man ain't got no melanin. That melanin, beautiful, rich melanin. Nigga, you can't stand in the sun, nigga. And I can't neither, bro. Because we not African, bro. So just like I'm not going to say, he can't stand in the sun. He ain't got no melanin. I can't stand in the sun with him. Like, I'm just being honest. How many of us, yeah, Demario Love, how many of us is going to take a job under direct sunlight? Mexicans can do it. So does that mean they're superior than us? Or does that mean they have more melanin than us? You get what I'm saying? They got more melanin than us because they can do it. I see Mexicans, hey, every time I go outside, hey, it's like snowing out here. You see how bright it is right now? They think it's fall right now. It's winter to them. Oh, no sun, a bunch of clouds. We finna go work all day. If I call my little brother up right now, my little brother is Mexican, I'll call him up right now. He going, oh, bro, I'm working out here on top of this roof, nailing some shit. And that's just out of respect. That's what he gonna do. You get what I'm saying? I can't stand in that sun. That little brother, my little brother stand in the sun all damn day. All damn day. And I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Real bosses make boss moves no matter what conditions. Indeed. Not me. I'm not getting in no sun. And I ain't no pretty boy. But I ain't getting in no motherfucking sun. I know that. And I ain't trying to stay bright because I'm darker than everybody in my stream right now. I know I am. And I ain't getting in no sun all day. I'm telling you, I'm not getting in no damn sun. No matter what the hell the move is. I don't eat cactus. I don't eat cactus. And I don't get in the sun. I don't even think they got cactuses in Africa, do they? We got cactus out here, man. They copy us in their movies, clothes, cars, dances, talk like us. Lisa Hines, please. Talk like us. That's right. We come out in the afternoon and the evening. Yeah, LOL, sun feel good, brother. Yeah, the sun feel good because we barely out there. When we feel the sun, it's like this. This us feeling the sun. I'm finna show you us outside compared to an African. This us. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm finna go outside. I ain't been outside in days. This is just being honest. I ain't been outside since the last time y'all seen me outside. Oh shit. Oh, this sun feel good. Man, I'm finna go back in the house. I wanna, this is another damn fiction. That's it. That's as much sunlight as I'm getting. Unless I'm out there walking, running, jogging, working. I don't work, but if I ain't going out there, if I ain't walking to my car, I just won't get no sunlight. And I'm not gonna get no lighter or no darker from the sun. So they can miss me with that. They can miss me with that. Oh, we got melanin. We can stand outside all day. Get your nigga ass on, you yellow, you yellow, you pygmy. I mean, a nigga wanna be a pygmy. Yeah, we come from pygmies. We come from the bush people. Nigga, get your dumb ass. Niggas be dumb as fuck. Andrea. Yeah. This is weird. Yes. Here. They say they don't want to be paid by money order no more.
Really?
They say you gotta send it online or by MoneyGram.
Really?
That's weird. I never seen no apartments do that. But anyway, y'all, yeah, they sealed the Dropbox. I think people been hitting their ass right. I didn't even know they had a Dropbox. I would have been hitting their ass. I would have been in that bed like that with a piece of gum and a stick. Y'all know nothing about that. Back in the day when I was a kid, first of the month, time for rent, I'd be in that Dropbox. What's good? Shout out, peace, Chief Holiday. Man, I'd be in that Dropbox with a stick with some gum on the end of it. Come on, get another one. Hurry up, bro. Keep watch. Keep 12 for me. The heat. Yeah, if you want. I'm hot as hell. Yeah, I ain't lying. They probably don't have an office anymore. Yeah, they shutting that shit down. On site. I'm telling you, I'll be right up in that thing with my stick. I probably have a clothes hanger. With some tape on the end of it. So I'm getting big money orders. That's when I was a child, though. But not have who? Okay. Yeah, I been not have my grown ass trying to steal. I ain't stole since I was a kid. Realist, peace to the guy watching commercial. Okay, peace. Peace, what's good, Chief Holiday? Great to have you up in here, bro. We winding down, bro. We been up in here a while. We winding down right now. I was just telling them how Pan-Africans love to say, we got melanin. We can go stand outside. I hate sticky shit y'all be leaving on the mail. Ew. They be saying, they always talking about they can go stand inside the damn sun for hours and shit. You ain't gonna see us standing in no damn sun for no hours. We gonna be out early in the morning or evening time. We gonna wait that sun out. Yeah, you mean it's that African ass shit. You say is it cold outside? Yeah, the sun not even out. Man, them niggas crazy, man. People crazy. Let me see. I'm around me one too.
I just want a copy off me.
Got a build with Lex Vortex. What time? I know you an hour behind me. So what time on your time? Chief Holiday. And who is Lex Vortex? I don't really know who Lex Vortex is. Is that who they call? Well, no, I ain't gonna say that. I don't know who Lex Vortex is, but I'm gonna come check it out. Most definitely. I'm not sure. Prime time. Okay. You don't know what time you gonna do it? Well, everybody, make sure you got your notifications on and your bell on for Chief Holiday page, man, so we can see this build with him and Lex Vortex. See, y'all be knowing how to reach out to everybody. YouTubers don't respond to me. I be hitting brothers up. Hey, they don't even respond to me. I'm gonna take my subscriber thing. I'm gonna make my subscriber thing visual, and they gonna put some respect on my name. I just got it hid. You know what I'm saying? I got it hid, but if I put it visual, they gonna start hitting me up. Hey, bro, you think you still wanna J Freeway 83? Nah, homie, nah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm telling you, people crazy. They don't respect all indigenous realists. They don't fuck with me. I be hitting all kind of people up. Hey, bro, let's do a bill, bro. Let me come on my platform. Let me come on your platform, bro. Let's get it going. Nah, they don't like me either. LOL. I already know it, Chief Holiday. That's why I fuck with you, bro. Nobody don't fuck with you. Nobody don't. Hey, we black sheep. We black sheep, Chief Holiday. We black sheep, bro. It's just how I go. I don't know how the hell I became a black sheep. I ain't did nothing to nobody. Like I ain't never even, that shit be crazy. Like people just don't like me. I don't know what the hell is going on. They just got it out for me. I've been to smoke one of these fools. No, I'm playing. I ain't gonna smoke nobody. Not no YouTuber. But I've been to smoke one of these dudes. They come playing with me, man, with that bullshit. Lisa Hines, thanks for the donation, sis. Appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. Shout out to Lisa Hines for the donation. Shout out to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. I appreciate y'all so much, sincerely. Hey, get the strap. Indeed. Hey, matter of fact, since I don't know if Aboriginal Power was still in here, Aboriginal TV1 and Chief Holiday, y'all, I'm thinking about how about we get a petition going. A petition where we can support people through the petition and have people pledge $1 towards somebody's movement or some individual, what they say they're gonna do. Shout out to Lisa Hines for the donation. Like, respect, sis, much love. Appreciate it, for real, man. The support is necessary, man, because this channel growing, and also the YouTube money, the things that people send me on YouTube, y'all. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something as a collective with that, y'all. That's the savings account. I'm gonna get the laptop, camera, and shit myself. But that YouTube money, that's the Indigenous Realist Live channel savings account. So appreciate that. Shout out to Lisa Hines. Shout out to Mind of a Pequot. For real. But I was thinking about a petition where we can all pledge $1, just $1 each person, and either make or break these people on the internet. You get what I'm saying? We can either support these people with this dollar. We can either uplift our people with $1, or we can get rid of them with $1 a piece. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that don't mean us no good and that are still around. So if we all pledge $1 to them, just once, just one time, $1, they either gonna go or they gonna stay. Just like that. They either gonna be here or they not, because they either gonna run off. Think about it. If it's 30,000 of us, 30,000 of us saying $1 a piece, that's $30,000. And it don't cost us nothing but $1 to either make somebody or break somebody. You get what I'm saying? To either support them or to show their true colors. Because I'm tired of, I'm tired of everybody saying they got some kind of plan. Everybody saying they have a plan, but they don't have any economic backing. But at the same time, when they get the economic backing, they disappear. You get what I'm saying? So we should make it easier for them. We're going to make it easier for you to either support us or disappear. I don't know, baby girl. You see it? Shit, let me set my phone back up. Shout out again to Lisa Hines. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. Y'all support is much love, much appreciated. Y'all hear that though? Everybody that missed when I was talking about it earlier, man. Like if I get enough people, I'm gonna put it on Facebook and everything. If I get enough people, y'all, that's when I'll come to y'all with it. If I can get other people to support it, like we don't all have to be under one banner. It don't just got to be one movement. Let's just clear out the frauds from the reals. Let's clear out the people that mean us good from the people that mean us harm. Let's just clear them out. Like let's just be real. That's how we can do it easily for $1. It's cheap. Get rid of these niggas for $1. I'm being totally honest. Shout out again to Lisa Hines for the donation. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. Like, straight up, respect, much love, y'all. Much love. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody that came to the chat. Drop y'all topics. J Freeway 83, peace. Drop y'all topics. Let me see. Where we at? Realist, we need to go live for a month. Damn, for a month straight? for a month straight. What, and have people do the petition thing? That's a long time, dude. I mean, you know, I don't sleep, I don't get tired, but damn, a month. Clarify a month, brother, cause that's a long ass time. Month straight. Oh damn, a month straight. You serious? You serious, brother? That's a long ass time. 30 days. Damn. Shit, I'm down. I'm down for it. I don't know if I'm. I'll probably make it like 2 days. I'll probably make it like 2 days or something. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Shout out again to Lisa Hines for the donation. Hey, y'all, comment to our topics. Let's get the bill going. Let's keep the chat moving, y'all. Comment your topics. Comment. Oh, that heat kicking. Comment your topics. Comment your chat. Y'all make sure y'all support the other channel, IR Content King. Yeah, when we not live, we're gonna play back videos. Oh, okay. Well, shit, I got enough of them motherfuckers to do that. I got enough content to just play that shit for a month. I know I do. Cause especially I got a lot of shit on lock too. I got a lot of shit on unlisted, so we could play shit. We could play shit in the archives. We could play shit in the archives that I got unlisted. But that's what that other channel is for, but I ain't tripping. No, I be part and partial. I'm not doing no tripping. I support all my brothers and sisters bringing this culture. Appreciate the donation again, Lisa Hines. Thank you for the donation, Mind of a Pequot. Appreciate y'all. Comment them topics. Oh, the topic, fuck addos. I can't just say fuck them. I went and built with them the other day. I didn't just get to build with them. I should have got the link so I could have came on it. Sounds good. No around me wants to hear me anymore. No one around me wants to hear me anymore. Why you say that, Lisa Hines? Because a lot of people will reject people that's coming with something that they not ready for. Like when I was building about Black history earlier, how that's only been around since 1976, and we're holding on to this Black History Month because that's indoctrination.
Turn it off. I heard you say
They wrote certain people out of history and wrote certain people into history. You get what I'm saying? And they do it purposely so that our children won't know of Malcolm X. All they're going to remember Malcolm X as is a Muslim extremist. You know, that's how they teach people in school. I don't know if y'all got kids in school, but ask them what they learn about Malcolm X. They're going to say he a radical Muslim, that he didn't like white people. You get what I'm saying? That's what they're going to teach. Use the spiritual eye, ignore the physical eye. If the American government actually wait, hold on. You on a computer, right? Because I can't see your whole comment. If the American government actually told so-called Black History Month, America would collapse for sure. Oh, yeah. And that's why we need to collectively, shout out again to Lisa Hines, shout out again to Mind of a Pequot. We need to collectively come together and bring our own history and culture. And we need to bombard the internet. We need to bombard all social media, bombard every platform we can with nothing but our culture, our version of history. Like, we need to bombard it with, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. He just did a video at David Corey. Who is that, David Corey? What you think about Kraft, owner of the Patriots Human? Oh, I got that clip on my channel, man, and I talked about that twice already in this live. And what I feel about that is, I expect that most of these millionaires. Shout out again to Lisa Hines. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot. Most of these millionaires, most of these people with a lot of money, they think it's cool to treat us as livestock. They think it's cool to take part in human trafficking. And whether it was regular prostitution or, I don't think it was regular prostitution. Why would they say human trafficking? They didn't say prostitution. They say he solicited a prostitute, but they said participating in human trafficking. Like, that's the point about it. You get what I'm saying? They said participating in human trafficking. They made a specific difference. Shout out again to Lisa Hines. Now, not R. Kelly, the owner of the Patriots. Oh, you saying what I think about R. Kelly?
in jail.
Oh, he just got arrested? When?
I think, I don't
Are they finally charged R. Kelly? I didn't even know that. Kale's indicted. Not Kale's, not Kelly Kale's. But it's just propaganda, y'all. It's just propaganda. Anybody that's successful and a black man, your history, your past will hunt you. Like let's just be real with it. If they put Bill Cosby, if they got Bill Cosby, Mr. Jello Pudding, they got Mr. Jello Pudding, y'all. You don't think they can get Kales? They're gonna get Kales. They're gonna get Nelly. I mean, not Nelly. Excuse me. They're gonna get Usher them. I'm saying eventually everybody's gonna come out, y'all. But they're just trying to push. They're trying to push the agenda. See, when things happen, facts. Or Kelly. Yeah, man. Not Kelly Kale. That's the thing, y'all. They're trying to push shutting our borders down completely, right? Now let me show you. We're not gonna automatically think that R. Kelly has anything to do with this, or that the white dude that owns the Patriots have anything to do with border control, right? Anything to do with population control and border control. You wouldn't think that. But when you look at it as this way, as every time they want to pass a new law or get something done, they have to make a false flag event. They have to make something. Shout out again to my Lisa Hines for the donation. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. They have to come out with a false flag event or a situation to publicly put out there. Somebody to embarrass about the situation. Like, think about it. Democrats wanted gun control, right? They wanted magazine control, clips. They wanted us to have smaller clips. They want to get this gun control. They're what they really want to do. Matter of fact, y'all, I got to go back live in a little bit because I want to talk about that white boy that's running for president. I gotta speak on that. But I don't trust that black lady either. I don't think neither one of them. I think we should collectively come together and put somebody in there that they don't even expect. Like that would fuck them up. If we had a secret list of people, like 30,000 people. The same 30,000 who pledged their dollar to make a conscious change in the community, that same 30,000 people to make a conscious change in government. Like, think about it. And then we would know for sure. If we had 30,000 people pledged to a certain candidate, we would know for sure if our votes counted. Like, it wouldn't be a myth or it wouldn't be hearsay, he say, she say. We would know because 30,000 is going to change shit drastically. When you think about 30,000 people who weren't going to vote, 30,000 people who were just going to put anything on the vote, why would you want to see us? Who would you want to see as our president? Trump. I want to see Trump again in 2020, actually, but I wouldn't have people vote for him, though. I'm saying I would want to see somebody that they'll never expect. So not 2020. 2020, Trump's going to win again, but I'm saying after that. But I'm talking about, what's the dude named not Romney, I'm tripping. What's the dude name they been propagating, y'all? Anybody know? I wish Ann 411 was up in here. She always got the scoop. Some niggas need to be thrown away. Oh, yeah, indeed. Connected to sex trafficking. Oh, yeah, indeed. Oh, yeah, but that's how they gonna do it. Indians can't have any business in politics. Oh, yeah, indeed. But I'm saying if we wanted to test it out and see if shit was really, come on, y'all. Like, people can say all day, our vote don't count. Our vote don't count, y'all. Shout out again to Lisa Hines for the donation. Shout out again to Mind of Pequot for the donation. They can say our vote don't count, but let's see if it really works or not. Let's see if it counts or not. You get what I'm saying? I think we should be involved in politics, but I'm not an Indian. So, I'm not an Indian and I'm not an Abo. So, them two things I'm not. So, at the end of the day, we should see if the vote, like, we should test it out. Like, what's stopping us? Like, we'll be the motherfuckers that not only change something positive in our community, we can actually test and see if the polls work or not. Nobody has tested it. Nobody knows. Like, I was over there with Taharka Bay the other day, and he got it on paper. Document, where the Moors, just 3,000 people, voted for 5 candidates. I think it was 4 or 5 candidates, and they put all 5 of them in office. Not presidents, but as elects, as city officials. Like, they put all 5 of them. How much power did they have behind that? You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. They don't. It's a game. Those are corporate words. Indians. Yeah, I don't use no constructs. I'm not black. I'm not Indian. I'm not Negro. I'm not colored. I'm not any of that shit. African. You know, indigenous is just a. It's just an adjective. That's not who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? That's just an adjective. That's given. When I use aboriginal, autochthonous, indigenous, things of that nature, that's a description of my heritage. That's not me as a person. I'm a human. You get what I'm saying? I'm not none of them things. I'm just a human. Talk to him. Oh yeah, indeed. I'm just a human. You get what I'm saying? I'm just a spirit manifested in the flesh. That's it. But as far as like descriptive terms, you know, them is just adjectives. You know, original inhabitants of this land. You right, David Core. We just originals. Like that's it. I don't deal with them constructs. Because either way, if a European call me that or accept myself calling myself as that, it can't be right. The European wants you to call yourself everything but what you are. So if there's something correct, you wouldn't be calling yourself realist. Real Indians don't vote. I'm not an Indian. I'm not an Indian. Like, you know, check my old videos. I'm not an Indian. I'm not an Indian. I never claimed to be an Indian. I don't, you know, I don't even like Indians. I'm talking about them. I consider Indian somebody from India. I don't consider Indian anybody original from this land. And that's just me. You know, that's my personal though. If somebody else considers themselves an Indian, much love, much respect. I still love you as a brother or a sister. But me personally, I'm not an Indian. You get what I'm saying? That's just a social construct. I might as well call myself black if I'm gonna call myself an Indian. There's no difference. There's laws and treaties for blacks and laws and treaties for Indians. It's the same shit. White man made that shit. Do I know the difference between an American Indian? That's not what I was. That's what I was trying to show y'all. Listen, tell the truth. Indeed. Hey, mama. Shout out to my mama in the chat. Peace, mama. Great to have you up in here. Hey, how are you doing today, lady? How are you doing today, mama? Realist, that is why they don't look like you. Indeed, that's why they don't look like me, because they different people. Hey, y'all, shout out to my mama in here. Okay. She say she doing good. She great, y'all. We up in here building, mama. We up in here getting it in. You know how it go. Peace, mama realist. Okay, Oak Cliff Tip say peace, mama realist. What jewels you got for us today, mama? That's my real mother, by the way, everybody. Shout out to my mother. All the sisters should support my mother channel. She's very active in the community, very active, things like that, y'all. That's my mother right there. Much honor, much respect to my mother. I know you talking about that white dude that be on YouTube. I know you talking about the white dude that be on YouTube. Asked about Donald Trump. No, like you. Peace to Realist mama. Indeed. Realist, I'm gonna show you the difference. Okay, that's cool. It's much respect. You know, I just don't go by. I don't go by the social and political constructs. Like, let's see. My mother in here so she can stop me when I'm wrong. My mother in here so she can stop me when I'm wrong. Our people have been named, we've been had so many names put on us. You get what I'm saying? We've had so many names put on us that right now in society that they're gonna steady come with new names. That's why they say I don't know what they call it, descendants of slaves. They want us to start our history based off of slavery, based off of subjugation. Like, where they do that at? And I feel like people that want us to call ourselves Indian, you want me to start my history off of colonization. Where do they do that at? Like, we got so much rich culture. We got mounds. Like, I still haven't dropped a video. Me and my mother went to our mound. You know what I'm saying? We got a huge mound right here in Texas, like a huge burial mound. Our family gravesite. You get what I'm saying? It's a huge mound. Don't like this. We are the only ones done like this. Why do you think we are the only ones done like this? Because we're the greatest. I'm behind you always because I have learned a lot. I think it's just good to listen. We can learn so much more. Indeed, y'all. Indeed, y'all. You are correct. These mental constructs, that's all it is. If they can get us to think other than ourselves as living, breathing humans. Like that's the main focus. Jesse Jackson them, Al Sharpton them, the whole civil rights movement, all they wanted to do was not only pillaged the community for funds, but they actually just wanted us to get distracted from the fact that we're just humans. We're humans first, before we're black, before we're colored, before we're Negro, before we're Indian, we're humans. We're the original inhabitants of this land. So that if our focus was based more off of that, Aboriginal TV piece, if our focus was based more off of the fact that we're human beings and that we're from this land and nowhere else, if our history was based more off of that, we would get so much further in life. You get what I'm saying? We would get so much further in life if we weren't waiting on reparations and we took the time to actually make a conscious change in our communities and in ourselves daily. If we actually stopped waiting on other people to change for us. That's what we do. We expect somebody to change for us. We expect people to reach the creator. We want to reach the creator through another man or a woman or a child. We want to reach the creator through another person. We want people to pray for us. We want people to talk for us. We want people to think for us. All we got to do is think for ourselves. You get what I'm saying? All we got to do is think for ourselves and do for ourselves, and we would get shit done. Mama, I was talking earlier. I don't know how long you been in here, but I told them, how about we come up with a petition with 30,000 signatures? You hear me, Mama? We said 30,000 signatures, and each person would put up $1, and with that $1, that would be $30,000, where we can invest in each other. We can invest in our business, invest in these different cultures, different organizations, different businesses. Just with $1, we can make a change. And they say we got trillions of dollars of spending power. They say we got billions and millions of dollars of spending power, but yet how come we can't come together as a collective? If not a million, if not 50,000. But thank you for the donation, question everything. Peace. Thank you so much, sis. If we can't come together as a collective and put $1 for the people, like $1 towards making a conscious change. Yeah, I got it. I got you. Indeed. One conscious dollar can make a change in our community. So next year we won't be talking about, oh man, we lacking the funding. We lacking this. We don't have this. Shit finna change. We finna do this and this and that and that. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Demario Love. Shout out to my mom. Indeed. Is she even still in here? I think she's still in here. She probably just listening, y'all. She don't really be in the chat. But I be telling people that my mother is always in here. That's why, when I'm speaking on things about our culture, about my family history and stuff, she's in here. She just be listening. She's either on the TV watching, so she can't comment, or she's on her phone, she's driving, or things like that. But my mother be in here with us, y'all. But shout out to Mama in my Migos voice, Mama. You know what I'm saying? But for real though, me and my mother just recently visited some of our ancestral land right here in Texas. Humongous mound. You know what I'm saying? Humongous mound. Right there. In our family. You get what I'm saying? Not European owned, not something a European has, but it's something that's federally. Oh shit. What was that, baby girl?
A plate.
Nothing in it? Something federally protected. Shout out again to Question Everything. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot. Shout out again to Lisa Hines for the donation. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for being part and partial, man. Thank y'all so much for the support. For real, for real. We're in Texas. Our mound is in Hurst. Our burial mound is in Hurst, one of them. But we got what? 1,300 acres in East Texas, Cherokee County. We got land in Louisiana. We got land in, man, we got deep cultural history. My aunt passed more laws in this country for our people, under any name, for people that look like me and you and us and we, for our people, than any other person. You get what I'm saying? That's ever any Martin Luther King. So people can't tell me I can't speak on Martin Luther King. People can't tell me I can't speak on different people that came in the past, when I have a living family member out here doing more than they did and receiving none of the recognition. She receives lots of recognition, don't get me wrong, but receiving nowhere near close to the recognition that these brothers have received. Not just because she's black, because she's not taking money from the government, and also because she is a woman. You get what I'm saying? So we sleep on them facts like that, that there's people right now doing greater works than these people. You get what I'm saying? Doing greater works than these people who are working and getting paid and funded by Europeans. These people had to get paid by Europeans to do right. That's what I be saying. That's why I be making them videos pointing out people in the past that did us wrong, so people will be aware of it for the future. Because these people had to get paid to do right. You don't have to pay me to do right. You don't have to pay me to speak up. You get what I'm saying? You got to pay these people to do right. You got to pay these people to speak up. Malcolm X said that they gave this man over $1 million. $1.5 million split between 3 people to go do that march. So people say, man, Martin Luther King got beat up and by dogs and attacked and by water hoses. But I'm saying he got paid to do that. He didn't do it for free. That's what I'm saying. Yes, he loved the people, but at the same time, he was paid to do what he did, and it doesn't take pay.
I got the phone call. She said she gave me the wrong card. She got the card with her right now. She told me to shoot her the address. She'll bring it. So that's not to do.
So it's there.
She said so. Said it's why it's not on this card because I got the wrong card.
Better stop playing with her. Who is that? Nene said she gonna bring it. Shoot the Addy. Drop the Addy. Pull up on you, just send me the Addy. Bad, call me Daddy. Zan Perks in the Addy. I really want a Kardashian. No, I'm playing. Hey, anybody produce beats or got somebody that produce beats, y'all? Please send me instrumentals, y'all. Like I'm a beast in that studio, y'all. Please send me instrumentals, y'all, and I get on them, y'all. And I promote, I promote for y'all too. Peace and love to Question Everything. Indeed. Shout out to Question Everything. Thank you so much for the donation, sis. Shout out again to that sister Lisa Hines. Thank you so much for your donation. Shout out to Mind of a Pequot. Hey, big shout out to Mind of a Pequot. That brother, hey, shout out to Mind of a Pequot. What's understood ain't got to be spoke on. He know what he do, and I know what he do, and the people in here know what he do. Shout out to Mind of a Pequot. For real, for real. I don't know who that is in person, but hey, he believe in me. He see that I'm sincere and he support his brother. And I shout out to Question Everything, Lisa Hines, everybody.
Huh? I gotta hold on for a second so you can show her the address. My phone died while I was texting it. But I mean, they still can see you.
How you gonna do that? I got something for you, bro. Okay. That's why I rock with you. Real recognize the realist. Indeed, bro. You were so right. A lot of our people wasn't even slaves, and history don't start. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Man, I'm gonna do a documentary on my family history here soon. I'm gonna have my mother, my grandmother. I'm gonna be traveling to my different family members, and I'm saying, man, our history is rich in culture, and it shows and proves what slavery was and what slavery wasn't in this country. Like right in my family history, it shows and proves, documented, right there, documented. It shows you that slavery wasn't what they said it was. You get what I'm saying? That people didn't come off boats, that we were kidnapped from right here. Our matriarchs, me and my mother's matriarchs were kidnapped from Tennessee, not from overseas, not from Africa. They were stolen from Tennessee. You get what I'm saying? And we were just blessed to be sold to a person that knew who we were and respected us as humans. And not treated us as animals. You get what I'm saying? Knew who we were. There was people out here, there was white people. Don't think that all white people were. Shout out again to Question Everything for the donation. Shout out again to Lisa Hines for the donation. Shout out again to Mind of Pequot for the donation. Native to this land. Appreciate y'all. Like straight up. Let me let my wife send this. Maybe a prisoner of war. That's what it was. They came over here. In prisoner of war, yes, but at the same time they made it a free reign. They just said, hey, hold on, y'all. Okay. What you need to see what she said? Okay, my bad, y'all. I had to let my wife send a Blackbird. Yeah, that's what they did. That's right. Indeed, mama. That's what they did. What they did, they just said like anybody of color or anybody with dark skin. Huh? What's wrong with her?
I don't know. I just seen her cousin come over there and get a baby bag. She got the baby tub. I said there's a line there. She at the hospital with tonight. Oh, poor baby. She always do seem so stopped up, like she can't breathe. Oh
They
my
don't
God.
understand it because they don't want to understand it, bro. Like they making money out off of our stupidity. Shout out again, question everything. They taking our stupidity and turning it into a business. You missed the earlier part where I was saying these foreigners. All you got to do is have an accent. Hey, if you had an accent, Chief Holiday, she say she on her way. I'll be on my way. Bree Bree. All you have to do is have an accent, and you will get over our people. You get what I'm saying? They take anybody foreign. When we got the richest culture ever, They're lying about history. They're lying about where we came from. They lying about our true heritage. They lying about the people. We got fake Jews in Israel claiming to be Jews and they're not Jews. You get what I'm saying? We got. It's so much stuff they lie about. It's so much stuff they lie about. The Holocaust is a big lie, a big scam. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. So many people are profiting off of us not knowing ourselves. So many people, y'all. Like, it's so many people that benefit us not knowing ourselves. Shout out again to Question Everything. Shout out again to Lisa Hines. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot. Thank y'all so much. African Americans ain't African. Indeed, Oak Cliff Tiff. Oh shit, indeed. Tomorrow I wonder why that. Yeah, it's like if you got an accent, you could go pillage the Pan African community because they trust people. They trust. It's so easy. Starting from Marcus Garvey, it was people before Marcus Garvey, y'all. And I think I'm gonna do a Black History Month presentation too before it's over because there was people before Marcus Mosiah Garvey, and there's been many after from the Caribbeans who have came over here and profited off of, and y'all know the current ones. There's current ones right now who profit off of the people loving something other than themselves. We love people who talk different. We love people who bring foreign religions. We love people who bring different cultures and try to come establish societies. We love people that call us things other than ourselves. We love to be called Black, Negro, colored, African, when we're just not them. There's nothing but wastelands in Africa. Show me how they've been as industrious as us. Show me how they've been as industrious as us. Show me the Black inventions. Show me and when I say Black, I mean African. Show me African inventions. Show me African, they lied to us, tell us, oh, kings and queens. We were kings and queens in Africa. Kings and queens of what? Of people running around with naked.
You hungry?
Salute down, son. World War I and World War II, though. That matter. Oh, yeah. World War I and World War II, indeed.
You want me to make you some chicken patties?
Yeah. You from the front? Oh. Yeah, you can make me, too. Yeah. And that has always been our downfall, needing someone else to tell us who. Yes, mama. That's what I've been building on. That's why I titled it today, mama. Because it's like that's the main thing. That's the main problem is getting people. We go to everybody else to find out who we are. At the same time, we don't define ourselves. We don't have any self-knowledge. We refuse to study for ourselves. We want other people to study for us. Brown people were in the concentrate. Yeah, that's what they not telling us. They not telling us about that Hebrew language found all over America. They not telling us about them fringes and about them people that man, I'm not even going to get in all of that, man. Just know, man, they lying about so much. They lying about so much. They come over here propagating BS. They even want to tell you that they so proficient. They so proficient with monopolizing off of our ignorance that they will not only. JoJo, you're not gonna do that, son. Say hi to Nana.
Say hey, Nana.
Say hey, Nana.
You don't see us, so he don't
Say hey. He looking for his Nana. Nana in the chat. Say hey. Mama, you see JoJo? Lost tribes here in the Americas. Indeed, I'm telling you, indeed. Why do you Paleo Hebrew comes from America? Yes, bro, yes. Hi, JoJo. Nana say hi, JoJo.
Get Nana a kiss. You say, mwah.
Blow Mama a kissy.
Blow it like this, JoJo.
Get Nana a kissy. He's like, ah. He is beautiful. Appreciate it, Chief Holiday. That's my oldest. That's my oldest son, young warrior. The other one in there being
Sleep.
sleep. Oh yes,
Yeah,
hallelujah.
you know that.
The other one sleep. Hallelujah.
Don't do that.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord.
Don't do my baby.
We are true warriors. Time for a new tree. I'm telling you, Tom, if we can get our people, if we can wake our people up, like that's why y'all see me. I'm always shouting out other people's channels and stuff because this is a monopoly. I support everybody because we need an awakening here now better than ever. All the women in the chat, make sure y'all subscribe to my mother. My mother in the chat, Miss Diana, is in the chat. Subscribe to my mother because she's gonna have some great content coming. She already has a few videos up on her channel. Check them out. They were from the women conference, and that was me filming. That was me filming on the videos on her channel. So y'all check them out. On her channel.
Here, that one don't work.
Question everything. Say hey Jody. Say hey Jody. He said hey. I subbed. Okay. Appreciate it, Chief Holiday. Yeah, everybody sub to my mother, man. She gonna have some great content coming. You know, that's why I'm getting the camera so I can help her out, growing that channel and everything. I'm gonna be filming for her every time she does a man. Hey, everything she do is out her own pocket. Like she doing stuff in the community daily. Like I'm serious, y'all. Like where I'm coming from, y'all. Like I tell y'all all the time. I'm not just saying this because she in here. A lot of y'all know I always say this. That I learned everything from my mother. You get what I'm saying? That we gotta study and learn from our mothers. That culture, history, everything comes from the mother. A father is there to teach us how to be a man, but a mother is the real teacher. A mother teaches us before school, during school, after school, when we're older. She teaches me and my wife how to have better relationships. She does marriage counseling all in the community. Like my mother's active in the community, like straight up. Like I'm just being honest. My mother is active in the community, all out of her own pocket. Never like nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just being honest. Y'all. So yeah, check her channel out, y'all. Like for real. And no, it's gonna be some great content coming over there also. But what was I saying though? Appreciate that sub, Chief Holiday. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Lost Tribes. What? How is it so? What, don't y'all find it funny that it was tribes over here, and yet they speak of tribes all through the Bible? Like they speak about nations, but they speak about tribes. Like that's what you're gonna hear about: tribe. Then you come over here, it's tribes everywhere. You get what I'm saying? They had to steal our heritage. Look, if there's nobody in Israel, right? Everybody knows the story in the Bible that everybody migrated out of Israel and things like that. So that place is empty. So in order for a so-called Jew to be made, they have to go over there and steal that land. Then in order for us to not know that all of that culture and stuff actually comes from here, they got to come over here and tell us that we are from another land. You get what I'm saying? They have to trick us and make us think that we came from somewhere else, that we weren't always here. And that some of our brothers and sisters just left that land and came over here to be with us. You get what I'm saying? It's deep, y'all. I can't even touch on it right now, but it's so deep. It's so deep. The trickery is on every level. If they don't trick us and tell us we came from somewhere else, all of the lies and the falsehoods and the atrocities. They tell us about slavery atrocities. Oh, y'all got beat. Hey, I just seen it. What channel was that? Bree, the History Channel? Coming out with a history, with a whole 2-3 hour thing on Kunta Kinte. Like, that's a real person. They coming out with a whole documentary of Kunta Kinte. Like, that's a real person, y'all. What the heck is wrong with these people? And our people are going to be promoting that even more.
And they let Morgan Freeman do the truth about God.
Oh, yeah, then Morgan Freeman is coming out with the truth about God. Truth about God. Yeah, that shit is debunked already. Oak Cliff Tiff, it's been debunked.
Stop.
God says, woe to the generations that don't teach their children. And we are this generation. Our inheritance is a promise. We just need to remember, if we search our heart, we know already. Indeed, y'all. That's indeed, man. Like, that's deep right there. I'm gonna read that again. God says, woe to the generations that don't teach their children. And we are this generation. Our inheritance is a promise. We just need to remember, if we search our heart, we already know. We already know. We know who we are. Like, deep down, we know exactly who we are. We know exactly, like, deep down, why do you think the Pan-African community, like, why do you think they attack so much? They attack because they don't want to admit it, but something keeps them coming to our channels. Something keeps them coming to our platforms and wanting to try to see, can they debunk things and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Morgan Freeman is an atheist. Yeah, I know that. Morgan Freeman is an atheist. So how the heck can he do a presentation on God or the creator? Like, I call him the creator. You know what I'm saying? How can he do a presentation on the creator if he's an atheist? But that's what's propagated here in America. Hey, mama, I was telling them the other day that I went to prison as a young child at 11, straight from the schoolhouse. And right now, just the other day, they arrested an 11-year-old for not standing up and saying the pledge of allegiance. They arrested him. And the teacher, before they arrested him, the teacher went back and forth with him and told him he should leave America if he doesn't want to pledge the allegiance. He should leave America. He shouldn't be here. Go back to where you came from. This is a white European teacher telling this 11-year-old child this. This is a white European teacher telling this 11-year-old child that he should go back to where he came from. That if he don't like America, he shouldn't be here. Like, what's the deal? Like, how is that socially accepted? And it is socially accepted because of what social standards are. What we allow as a people, we allow them to tell us that we are African, so therefore they can always say, go back to Africa. And at the same time, saying that they are the true American when they are Europeans. They are immigrants. They are criminals. They are descended from criminals. They were war criminals, and they had war criminals and ex-Germans and the free prisoners. They prison population had got, what teacher said this was in Florida. Just type in Florida. Just type in 11-year-old in prison. Type in, not in prison, excuse me. He went to jail, excuse me. I'm saying prison, relating it to myself. But type in 11-year-old in Florida sent to jail. And it should pop up. He didn't say the Pledge of Allegiance, so he got sent to jail. You get what I'm saying? That's what they want to do with our youth. And I built on it. I was like, I built on it. I said that our youth, we look at our young men, right? We should never call them boys, because all through life, that's what the white man will look at us as a boy. But if you ask my mother, she'll tell you that as in our culture, a boy transitions to a man at the age of 12. So in between 11 and 12 is that transition age. You get what I'm saying? A man can bear a child at the age of 12, 13, 11. You get what I'm saying? That is a man. That's not a boy. And we handle our children like boys. We don't respect them as men. And that's why society is allowed to treat them the way that they do, because we started in home. We started at home. My mother has never treated me like a child. My mother has never babied me. You get what I'm saying? My mother raised me by herself. She has never babied me. She has never treated me as a child, as a boy, calling me a boy. She always called me man. Hey, man. Hey, how are you, man? What's up, little man? And that's how I do my children. What's up, little man? What's up, man? Young man? Man, you get what I'm saying? That's just facts. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, mama, man, I'm telling you. They arrested that 11-year-old because they don't look at him as no kid. They look at him as the next Malcolm X. They look at him as the next Malcolm X right there, saying that I don't accept this social construct. I don't want to pledge allegiance to a place that never pledged allegiance to me. That's how they look at that child, because they don't look at him as a child. They look at him as a grown man. When I was in prison, I seen kids, 12, 13, 14 in there with life sentences, never getting out as a child, y'all. As a child. Right now, they just repealed that law, and they starting to give them. That's something Obama did. So, I'm not a real fan of Obama, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of Obama, but at the same time, Obama did do that. He repealed that law. And he bringing everybody that was incarcerated with them life sentences and them 45 and 85 and 95 and 100-year sentences that they can come back up if they were under the age of 18, that their case is now under review. Did y'all know that? So if y'all got any family member or know somebody who has a family member who got a life sentence as a child, do you know that right now that it's lawful and legal that they can bring their case back up, no matter if they exhausted their appeals or not? If they were sentenced to a life sentence or extreme amount of time as a child, that they can get it repealed now. And that's something great, because our children are the ones that's going to prison at a young age. Our children are the ones getting life sentences, not other people's children. Let's be honest. Our men are inside prison at an alarming rate right now. You get what I'm saying? Prison is an atrocity. That's why in Mosaic law and in Sharia law, there is checks and balances, consequences for actions. You can commit a murder in America and sit on death row for 50 years, 30 years, 20 years, and just sit there. By the time you die, you've then came upon a realization that what you did was wrong. You've repented to it between you and the Creator, not what society thinks. Because at the end of the day, when you commit something, it's between you and the Creator. You get what I'm saying? So they leave people on death row for 20 years. Let me show you how crooked death row is. They'll leave somebody on death row for 20 years after they committed a crime, and kill these people 20 years later after they've already had a new outlook and a new perspective of life and changed themselves in order to think a different way. How wrong is that? That is an atrocity. Sending people for stealing a petty theft, sending people to jail for decades, for years, 100 years. That is an atrocity. Like, that is a shame upon our people right there. I'd rather have my hand cut off than see. I'd rather cut my own hand off than serve 20 years for a theft. You got people serving 20 years for stealing hygiene. You know, in Texas, in Dallas, between Dallas, Oak Cliff Tiffin here, and between Dallas, shout out again to Question Everything for the donation. Shout out again to Lisa Hines for the donation. Shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. Straight up. Between Dallas and Fort Worth, there was a 99% conviction rate. A 99.9% conviction rate. That means 0.1%. 0.1% gets out of jail with no thing on their back. 99.9% conviction rate means whether you accept time, whether you accept probation, whether you accept time served, we're going to put a mark on you that society knows that you are a criminal. That's what they do to us. They don't care if you do the time or if you even did the crime. They want to put that mark on your back to stop you socially, politically, and economically from succeeding. But let me see what everybody said. Eighth Lion said, but forget money. 12 states should be there saying, what the hell are you doing? Indeed, bro. When we call our sons boy, this from my mother, y'all. She say, when we call our sons boy, it is not right, because Josiah was 8 years old, king of Israel, and a young man of God, as well as King Solomon. Indeed. You get what I'm saying? Indeed, we'll look at a king right now. If they were to elect a child into presidency, we would scream it's wrong, and we would scream it wasn't right. But yet at the same time, in the scriptures, it says that a child will lead, that knowledge can come even from a child, that great wisdom children have. You get what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And then, like my mother just said, look at Josiah, and that's what I named my son. Look at Josiah, and look at King Solomon. And I think even King David was young. I even think King David was young when he killed Goliath. You get what I'm saying? Like, we gotta look that our children, they fear our children. They fear our children. Like, let's just keep it let's just keep it real. Okay, he was. Let's just keep it real. They fear our children, but at the same time, we don't respect our children. We don't know how to discipline our children. You get what I'm saying? We have a slave mentality right here. And so therefore we punish our children like slaves. How we think Kunta got punished, that's how our children should get punished. How that white man want to really punish our children, that's how we are going to punish our children. You get what I'm saying? And that is wrong. We are emasculating our own men. When they say emasculation of a black man, it starts off with emasculation of the black boy, of the black child, of the black young man, of the black teenager, right in home, right in school, right in the neighborhoods. Like, let's just be real, y'all. Let's be totally real. We emasculate our own men before they even have a chance to be a man. We do, because we're so messed up right here. We're effed up right here in the head. We don't have our minds right. You get what I'm saying? We're enslaved right here. Bree Bree, Andrea, you see the messages? Oh, okay. I thought your phone was still dead. Yeah, man. Yeah, indeed. Um, I appreciate it. She said she loved mine. Appreciate it. Yeah, my mother full of wisdom, man. I ain't gonna lie. I soak up wisdom. Every time me and my mother, we just be kicking it. Like, me and my mother are close. We just kick it sometime and just go, like, we just build. Like, that's what we do. We build, y'all. Like, me and my mother, we build. Like that's what we do, y'all. We sit there and go for hours on end. Just, well, how about this? Well, yeah, how about this? And we respect each other and listen to points of views coming from different points of views. You get what I'm saying? And at the same time, she has a beautiful mind and I have a beautiful mind, and we have different perceptions and different understandings, but at the end of the day, we still have love and respect for each other. You get what I'm saying? And I learned everything I know from her. You get what I'm saying? Right at her feet. Paradise lies at the mother's feet. You get what I'm saying? And I grew up in paradise. My grandson's middle name is Josiah. Okay. My nephew got 18 years for a $10 bag of weed in the 90s. You get what I'm saying? That is an atrocity. That is an atrocity. That is an atrocity. Like, that is crazy. A dime sack of weed, 18 years, like, for real, and now it's legal. So how do they feel after sentencing all of these people for all of these years behind petty weed, behind petty herbal substance? And now all of a sudden it's free. And now that they can tax it, it's legal. And that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. $1 billion industry sprung up off of our people going to prison for years. My grandson's middle name is Josiah. That's what's up. Yeah, man, indeed. When they introduce the president's son, they don't call him boy, but the son of the president. Indeed, mama. That's what they call him. They don't call him no boy. They don't say, oh, that's Donald Trump's boy. You get what I'm saying? They'll say, look at Indigenous Realist boy. But they won't say, oh, that's Donald Trump's boy right there. They say, no, that's President Trump's son. That's the they got a name for it. They what do they call them? I don't know the name for it, but yeah, that's what they're gonna say. They're not gonna call him. They're gonna call him by his name, Baron Don Trump, or Von Trump, or whatever his name is. That's what they're gonna call him. They're gonna say, look at that young man. Look at this. Look at Donald Trump's son. They're not gonna say, look at that boy. Hey, there goes a boy, because it's about the money always. Yeah, it's about the money. Yeah, it's about the money. Yeah, they call him by name. Yeah, they're not gonna call him no boy. And if they do, they're gonna get humiliated. But we're scared listen, grown men, when a white person calls us a boy, like, think about it. I'm a grown man, y'all, and I've had a white person make that mistake before and call me a boy. Like, boy, and I'd be like, hey, I ain't your boy. I'm a man. You get what I'm saying? Don't disrespect me, bro. You're a boy. You're my son. You get what I'm saying? So don't call me no boy. And at the same time, if anybody, a white, black, Chinese, Negro, colored, Egyptian, clear, see-through, if they were to call Donald Trump's son a boy, if they were to say, Donald Trump, how's your boy? He would humiliate them publicly and immediately. He would humiliate them, no matter who they were, no matter if they were the vice president, no matter if they were a foreign dictator. He would humiliate them, because to him that is a humiliation. And we don't look at our youth as value. We don't look at value. When we have a child, that is infinite wealth. That is carrying on our genealogy. Genealogy is honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days shall be longer upon the earth land. If we don't know who our genealogy was, our people, we're letting our ancestors die off. We're literally letting our ancestors die off when we not honoring them. We pay no homage to them. We want to honor some Egyptians. and some Africans. Do you know Egypt was conquered? Egypt was conquered numerous of times over a 3,000 year, 3 millennium period. Over the last 3 millenniums, Egypt has been conquered, pillaged, raped, savaged, and ravaged constantly in a numerous of times. Shout out again, question everything for the donation. Mine of Pequot for the donation. Lisa Hines for the donation. Shout out to my mother for entering the room. You know what I'm saying? Coming to build with us. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much love, y'all. They try to call us gal. Yeah. Yeah, they calling by my name. Indeed. This country ain't nothing but state. We as a people need to get back on track. Indeed, question everything. If we can get back on track as a people, what can they say to us? That's why, like, I have no problem with legal procedures and all of that. Don't get me wrong. There's a time and a place for everything. Everything has its proper time, position, and place. Everything. Like, we need legal. We need people that know legal. We need people that know how to build houses. We need people that know how to do plumbing. We need people that know how to be electricians. We need gardeners. We need farmers. We need mechanics. We need technicians. We need astrologists. We need scientists. We need biologists. We need all of this, doctors, lawyers, nurses. It all has a place. You get what I'm saying? It all has a place. You get what I'm saying? But there's nothing one that usurps the other. How can you have a nation or a culture or a people how can you have them without a doctor? How can you have them without a legal advisor? How can you have them without you get what I'm saying? There's place and time for everything. Talk that shit, kinfolk. Indeed, Line. In a quickness, he builds him up. He's hoping he got the next, but ours are to be brought down. But let's start lifting our sons and daughters up, not tomorrow, but today. Indeed, Mama, I agree 1,000%. Let me read that again. It's a quickness. He builds him up. He's hoping he got next, but ours are to be brought down. But let's start lifting our sons and daughters up, not tomorrow, but today. Indeed, let's get this upliftment today. Let's start talking about what we're gonna do, or what we could do, or this is why we can't, or this is why we didn't, or why we couldn't. Nah, we finna do it. Like, we're finna do it, y'all. Like point blank, period. That's why I said the thing about let's try to get something going where we can get $1 and actually help people towards their business, and stop saying, oh, F Gucci and Gucci doing this, Gucci doing that, and these rappers ain't helping us, and these people ain't helping us, and these people, but we can help ourselves. Like, we can literally help ourselves, and that's for individuals. It's not just for these corporations. That's not just for these people. Excuse me. If we can consciously uplift a person or help a person, if we can do that and we're able with just $1, think about it, just $1. Just $1. If we can do that, you can't go in no store right now. You can't go in now store right now except Dollar Tree or any kind of dollar places y'all got, or a secondhand store and things like that, and purchase anything for $1. You get what I'm saying? Purchase anything for $1. But at the same time, $1 from enough people can actually help somebody do something great for their community, whether we live in a community or not, just to see something upliftment come from among our people, so we can say, hey, I helped that. I helped that brother, or I helped that sister, or I helped that community be where it's at. I helped fund that apartment building. I helped do this, just so we can build a sense of pride. We don't have any pride in ourselves anymore because we're living off of slave history. We're living off of all of these stories from the past that are meant to degrade us and to make us feel like something lower than everybody else. But at the end, if we get rid of civil rights, we get rid of Black Lives Matter, we get rid of descendants of slavery, and we acknowledge that we are descendants of the original inhabitants of this land. We are humans. We come from the Creator. So if y'all say y'all come from this person or that person, y'all come from these people or that people, y'all this and that, listen, I'm just what the Creator made me. That's it. I'm just what the Creator formed me beautifully inside my mother's womb, and that's it. If we can do that and stop accepting everything society puts on us, hey, y'all, that's the only way we can have an actual growth and change. But people don't like to hear stuff like that. They want to have black power. They want to have this power or that power and do this and that and want to overthrow governments and things like that. when stuff has already been situated and made for a reason. Nothing happens without a reason. Everything happens for a reason, y'all. This stuff wouldn't exist if it wasn't supposed to exist. You get what I'm saying? Certain things only exist because they are there for us, but we don't even use it. We got so much stuff for us and we don't even know how to use it. We don't even take the time to know how to use it. We don't understand how to be industrious and to be self-saviors and be self-sufficient in our land. A foreigner, mama, I forgot. I mean, you probably wasn't here earlier, but I told him a foreigner can come from any foreign land and start business and be wealthy and successful and look down on us in just a year or two. In 3 years, in a month, they can be successful and their social status can be way above ours, where they not only profit off our ignorance and profit off our hard-earned dollars, but they also look down on us and despise us and treat us differently, call the police on us, treat us different, call us out our names. You get what I'm saying? This is crazy. This is crazy all day. Even as we speak, they do. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Me and my mother got hit in the car the other day. You know, me and my mother got hit in a vehicle. My mother drives a BMW, y'all. This dude in his big raggedy van, dude don't speak no English, ran us off the road, y'all. Me, my wife, my children, and my mother. We're in my mother's car coming from an event, and we got ran off the road, and the dude said it was our fault and act like he couldn't speak no English and act like it was our fault for driving, act like we weren't supposed to be here in our lane. You get what I'm saying? Act like we got outside of our lane. That's why I say there's lanes, because we were in our lane, literally driving, and a dude swerved over and hit us in an old raggedy Astro van wearing a BMW, hit us, pushed us off the road, and had the audacity to act mad or to act like. And then when them police got there, they treated that foreigner, they treated that foreigner better than they treated us. They blew us off, act like it wasn't nothing. Oh, it's just a scratch. The dude almost killed us. We have babies in the car, and he acting like he don't speak English, and he's being belligerent, and you telling us that it doesn't matter, that it's just a scratch. But on the flip side, if it was us that would have hit somebody, y'all would have act like we just dropped a bomb. Y'all would act like we just shot the freeway up. If we have a wreck, they're gonna act like we just did something to Trump himself. If we have a wreck. But let a foreigner wreck with you and they're going to treat you like you're nothing. And we're the original inhabitants and they treat us like we're nothing. Right here, my mother was so mad. And I was just saying, Mama, don't worry about it. Just stay calm. Get the dude info. Let's leave. Because you know how I am. I've been there. Just chill, Mama. Because, you get riled up. I'm getting riled up. I'm getting right riled up with you. And I'm going to take it all the way there. So let's just chill. You get what I'm saying? The apple did not fall from the tree. Indeed. Appreciate y'all. Much respect. Thank y'all. They're all gonna wreck themselves. That's all it is, Mama. They're gonna wreck themselves. We ain't worrying about it. They're gonna wreck themselves. They're gonna wreck themselves, y'all. Like all of the atrocities that they want us to believe happened in the past don't come close to the atrocities that are happening daily. Take a pic of the place. Yeah, we got a picture of the place. We got this information and all that. But it's just how they treated us. How they treated the people that's from this land versus a foreigner. How they gave that foreigner respect. And how they pull that fofo. Oh, he gonna speak all kind of English. Fast. He gonna talk faster than Twister. He gonna be talking perfect English and fast like Twister. You pull that strap out on him. But some people don't. You get what I'm saying? Some people we gotta step up and be, because that's what they want. Do you get what I'm saying? They expect that from us. They expect us to resort to violence. Like, that's what they expect. They want us to be savage so bad. When we civilize the world, like, people come here to get civil. They come here to learn civics. They come here to learn civilization. We are the makers and builders and owners of civilization. Like, it don't get more shalom, designate Greer peace. It don't get much. You get what I'm saying? It don't get more civil than us. And yet they, with all of the mass atrocities and all of the rules and laws they try to force on us that only subjugate us to this man, not to God, but to man. All of this that goes outside of our natural instincts and our natural being. That is why we behave the way we do, because we're not in our proper being. Like think about it. If we're being forced, right, by wicked people to behave, right, got to relax. Indeed, to behave a certain way. They paint a picture, right? They paint a picture. Think about it. You ever heard the term they say if it look like a duck, it quack like a duck, fly like a duck, then it's a duck? Well, if they're painting us like criminals, they treat us like criminals, they talk about us like criminals, they even name us after criminals, what are we gonna end up being? You get what I'm saying? They put us in a position to be nothing but what they say we are, and that's why they do it. That's why change can only come from us. If we stop accepting the terms and the conditions of what they bring on us, what they put on us, because it's accepted. That's what I'm saying. It's accepted. When you're dealing with a social political construct, this isn't a nation. There is no nation of blacks. There is no nation of coloreds, no nation of Negroes. When we're accepting these political and social constructs, we become them.
She said she on her way. She bringing a lift. I told her if she don't want to do a turnaround, she can chill here for a little bit, then call when she ready. Call her when she ready.
All right. Get what I'm saying? If we're not taking a conscious move towards changing ourselves and letting other people know that it's cool to change yourself, that it's cool to redefine yourself, that we don't have to accept what society calls us. Society calls us everything. We look at the word black, right? We look at the word black and we look at the definition. Shout out to Mama for the etymology dictionary, family heirloom. We look at the word and the definition black in that dictionary, right? And instead of us taking a conscious thought and to read that word for exactly what it is, knowing that what the word means is exactly what it means, not what we want to make it mean, but what it means. If we look at that and know what it means, we wouldn't want to be called that. We would know that when somebody says black, no matter what we think as a people it means, no matter if we think it's power or superior or it's supreme or original, no matter what. First of all, our color not even black, first of all. But if no matter what we think the word black means, what does it really mean? According to this dictionary, according to society, what does it mean? They say black lives, my mother says, they say black lives matters, but our lives should matter in building our lives up in truth, wisdom, and knowledge of what's going on today. Because black ain't got nothing to do with us. That's a color. Indeed, mama. Indeed. Indeed, y'all. Indeed. Like that's proficient. That's summing up right there. How are we basing everything? How are we basing our very existence and identity off of a color? Off of a color. They want us to base in, but we're not the only ones. They do it to themselves willingly. And they do it to us forcefully, and then we accept it willingly. Not only do we call ourselves black, we refer to them as white. Call ourselves what we truly are and call them by their real name. Get what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. If we start acknowledging them, we take that sense of pride from them and put it back to ourselves. When we acknowledge ourselves as Aboriginal or as indigenous or aborigines, as the original inhabitants of this land, we're taking that sense of pride from them. We're taking that sense of power from them and placing it back into the youth, back into the collective consciousness. Because at the end of the day, if we acknowledge that we're from here, we got to acknowledge that an immigrant is just an immigrant. You get what I'm saying? An immigrant is just an immigrant. I don't care when you immigrated. I don't care when you became a part of this culture, a part of this society, or how many rules you make. You're an immigrant. It's in the documents that they went and got the worst of the worst of Europe to come over here. They went and cleared the prisons in Europe and freed them over here. They went and cleared the prisons and brought them people over here and freed them at an alarming rate. And they won't free our people right now. Our people, like the sister say, locked up for years, decades over weed, decades over false crimes, false statements, false documents, decades. Come on, y'all. Like let's be honest. Damn, bro. I wonder if it's fine, man. Like a hard. Is it hard or that? What do you think?
Better be.
Walk by spirit, not by sight, because our eyes be fooled, indeed. Oh, Carl Gilchrist. Shout out to Carl Gilchrist. He been here since the beginning. Shout out to everybody been rocking with us since the beginning. Shout out again to Question Everything for the donation. Shout out again to Lisa Hines for the donation. And shout out again to my brother, Mind of a Pequot, for the donation. Straight up. Peace, Carl. I'm Carl too. Peace, peace, peace. Indeed. Two Carls in the chat. Sue them. Indeed, everybody plays the fool. You know they get grants and we don't. That's the thing. They getting grants. They getting grants. They getting business loans. Think about it. We don't even get business loans. But yet, the people who don't get loans, who don't get grants, they are subjugated to the people to foreign people. Not only are foreigners getting the grants and getting the loans, they're selling their products and putting their businesses in our communities. How can we ever be great? How can we ever come up? How can we ever make a social or economically change when foreigners are invading our communities, not only taking up housing and taking up resources and getting federal grants and federal funding to do this, they're also selling us stuff overpriced and putting that money back into their own coffers. Something's wrong with that. Question everything. Something wrong with that. I'll never forget when I asked my grandma about slavery, she looked at me like I was crazy. She said, baby, I'm from Louisiana. Yeah, my grandma from Louisiana. Yeah, we got rich culture. My people from Louisiana, Tennessee, Texas, California. We got people all over right now, but originally we from all through the South. We are everyone except who we were meant always to be. The salt of this earth. Without us, they know they're nothing. By just saying we're a difference of them is good enough. Long as we're not them, love yourself or love your own. Indeed, start loving our own, loving ourselves and loving our own. Indeed, Mama, totally agree. She said we are everyone except who we were meant always to be. The salt of this earth. Without us, they know they're nothing. By just saying we're of difference, from them is good enough as long as we're not them. Love our own. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, love our own. Indeed. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. To make one conscious change. Like everybody's so conscious, but let's just consciously stop being everything we're not. Everybody want to be great wise men and great wise people of the land, but let's just be wise enough to know who we are. Everybody want to be us except us. Yes, yes indeed, Oak Cliff Tiff. Everybody want to be us except us, indeed. Next time something like that happens, ask for the internal affairs. Indeed. Indeed, DeMario Love. Shit, we handled it very good, though. We handled it very good. One thing I can say, the European gets a sense of fear or gets a sense of belittlement when somebody who knows who they are comes in front of him versus somebody who is scared of him. When you know who you are, you're not scared of that cop. You're not scared of that judge. You're not scared of that immigrant. You know who you are. You know who they are. You know what place in society they really are. You know how society has really been flipped around. They need Jacob. The word says so. Indeed. Indeed. Deep. Everybody want to be us except for us. Indeed, Mario Love. Mom, I'm gonna make you a moderator so your comments be highlighted. I'm gonna make you a moderator. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Carl Gilchrist. Indeed. Like we just gotta be totally real with it. I got a good show coming after you, bro. Okay, hey everybody, subscribe to Aboriginal TV. Check that brother channel out. I will be over there in the chat. Building with that brother. Hey, that matter of fact, subscribe to Aboriginal TV. He slept on. That brother got wisdom. He got knowledge. I found his channel. I came up on his channel on population genetics. Okay, that's a bet. I came up on that brother channel. Nobody see a lot of people that's good for us are slept on and don't get no recognition. Like that brother, he got videos that's been up and he don't get no recognition. You get what I'm saying? People not recognizing. I think his name Chief Ether, if I'm not mistaken, right? Aboriginal TV ain't your Chief Ether. That brother don't get no recognition, but I talk to people on the sideline. I talk to people on Instagram and things like that off of YouTube, and they speak great about that brother. They speak good about Aboriginal TV, and I don't ever see them really. People don't promote his channel and stuff, but check out that brother Aboriginal TV. Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. Indeed, indeed. Shout out Chief Ether. And that was Chief Nedja. Chief Nedja, me and Chief Nedja and some other people were chopping it up, and they brung you up, bro, and spoke highly of you. And I found your channel myself. I didn't even find it on a suggested. Matter of fact, yeah, I think I was scrolling and I seen it and I stopped, watched one of your videos, and I think I commented and I was like, yeah, bro, that's real talk. I like your perception. So yeah, that's what's up, y'all. Great wisdom right there coming from that brother, straight up, and slept on. Anybody that really got real knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and really got a clear point of view and got a clear perspective, is gonna be slept on. They're not gonna be popular. They ain't, people that are popular aren't gonna say anything about them brothers. You get what I'm saying about us? They're not gonna mention us because they fear people getting the truth versus people getting they own ideologies. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to be in here for a few more minutes, y'all. Shout out again to Question Everything for the donation. Shout out again to Lisa Hines for the donation. And shout out again to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. They sent me a census yesterday. Throw it. All right, look, y'all. Y'all hear me always talk about the 2020 census and about the census. Here go my mother. Here go my mother right here. She gonna verify what I always say, y'all. I always speak on her about the census. Here it is. This is what my mother said about the census. She say they sent me a census yesterday. I throwed it away. They already know we're overriding, not underriding in everything. But how can you know if you don't know who you are? And to question everything, it's wisdom. Indeed. Question everything. That's wisdom. Okay, I did just now. Okay, appreciate y'all. Yeah, make sure y'all unapologetically Aboriginal. Peace. Halita, well met, Shalawam. What's good, what's great. And yeah, much love, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to Aboriginal TV, man. He gonna be doing a presentation when we get up off of here. He gonna be doing a presentation. Bye, love you all. Okay, mama, I love you. I'll call you in a little bit. Much love, mama. Bree say love you, mama. Jojo and the baby say love you. Thank you so much, mama, for blessing us, with some wisdom. You dropped some jewels in the chat. I love that. Thank you, mama. I love you. Much respect. Salute to you. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna be in here for a few more minutes, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to Aboriginal TV. We're gonna go check that brother out, check that presentation out. Wakila Music, peace. Just getting off work and want to shout you out, man. Thank you so much, Wakila Music. Man, we had a great build. We was in here 171 minutes. So far, we've been in here building. Shout out to Question Everything for the donation. Shout out to Mind of a Pequot for the donation. Shout out to Lisa Hines for the donation. Real talk. Much love, everybody. Oak Cliff Tiff say, hey, Bree.
Hey, girl.
She say, hey, girl. Much love, everybody. Anybody got any more topics before we leave? Anybody got any more topics, man? Make sure y'all love to mom. Indeed. Appreciate it, Demario Love. Appreciate it. Question Everything. I have a question. I know we started with our kids, but I'm ready for real knowledge and change. Who do you trust in this ride? In all actuality, that statement right there, I don't have enough analytical knowledge of people. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, God. Like, okay, my mama just answered. My mama just answered for me. She say, God, man, just trust God. Like, God will let you know. You hear me question everything? My mother answered it for me because I couldn't answer that. She say, trust God. God ain't gonna let you get. And I like to use the word creator. So the creator not gonna let us support or learn or you get what I'm saying? Yeah, between the creator and self, you're gonna know who's for us and who's not for us. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna know who's for us and not for us. So trust in the creator, trust in God first, and yourself next. You get what I'm saying? Trust in God first, yourself next, because everything coming out of self. Indeed. But shout out to my mother, man, for dropping that last jewel before she left. Thank you. You picked up my slack right there. Thank you, Aboriginal TV. You picked up my slack for the second one. You know what I'm saying? And it's in order. She said God, Aboriginal TV said self. So there it go. There go the order right there, y'all. Much love to everybody. Do me a favor. Subscribe to Aboriginal TV. We finna check that brother presentation out. Check out his old content because that brother giving some good perspectives. You know what I'm saying? That's Chief Ether, you know what I'm saying? Good brother. I vouch for that brother's wisdom, man, because I actually view his content. And y'all know I don't even watch people YouTube videos, but I actually mess with that brother. Shout out to Chief Holiday. Good brother. A lot of people don't like Chief Holiday, but shout out to that brother. He's a good brother. Shout out to Aboriginal TV One. Shout out to Aboriginal Power. Shout out to everybody in the community, everybody in the collective mind of self. You know what I'm saying? In tune with the creator and in tune with self, man. Much love. Hey, salute to everybody. Shout out one more time to Question Everything for the donation. Shout out one more time to Lisa Hines for the donation. Shout out one more time for Mind of a Pequot for the many donations. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Well met. I'm Indigenous, Realist. I'm gone, y'all. Peace. Much love. Hey, for the people that just came in, Wakila Music, make sure you check out the stream. Y'all check out the beginning of the stream. Just check it out because this was a great stream. We really had a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding being built on all through this stream. Much love. Shout out to my mother for blessing the love to see you and your mom on live together. Indeed. We're gonna me and her gonna put together some builds. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it on Patreon today, but I'm gonna drop it on YouTube tomorrow because I love my subscribers, y'all. So I'm gonna drop the video of me and my mother at our ancestral land. That's just a part of it. We were just right here in Hurst. We got so much more land in Louisiana. Matter of fact, we're gonna be coming with that video. We're gonna put that together for them, mama. We're gonna put that together for them. We're gonna go show them how we got great history. Like, it's really almost bringing tears to my eye because I love my mother and I appreciate y'all for saying that it was good seeing us vibe together because I really love her. And indeed, appreciate it. All right, thank you, Wakila Music. Indeed, everybody who hasn't, okay, mama. Everybody who hasn't, add me on Instagram at Indigenous Realist. Add me on Instagram so y'all can contact me about anything. Y'all can hit me up. We can stream together. You know, I'm able to pull people up on the stream on Instagram. So shout out to everybody. Add me on Instagram at Indigenous Realist. Like my page